Oh, you on P?
Yeah,
I thought he was waiting on you. You didn't say nothing when he called you.
I did. I don't know if he heard me or not.
I didn't. I don't. My shit must be going in and out.
Yeah, what's down, fellas? Everybody in here, right? We good?
Yes, sir.
Well, people. Hold on, wait.
Ain't nobody in here yet, boy. Come on.
What's it? Yeah, there we go. Well, ain't nobody in here yet, I guess. Give them a few seconds. Made a little Instagram post. Hopefully they seen it.
You did a community wall too. Forgot to tell you about this.
And still ain't got nobody.
If you stream it, they will come.
No, I was fucking with P Dot when I said that. I was just fucking with him, son. He said, "What up, people?" Say nobody in there. But you know, I know what he meant though, like for the people that's gonna listen later or whatever, you know. So you won't get anything popping, you get it popping.
That one person right there. How you doing? Welcome to the show. This is Blunt Talk Nola. Howdy. How you doing?
Howdy do?
Waiting for you. Got a show for you.
What up, DD504?
Yeah, we in here today, man.
Our faithful viewer.
Yes, sir. Oh, we was on. She had sent me some stuff I had wanted to talk about too, but we could get into that later. But today's topic, after we introduce each other, I am Top Track.
P Dot on the spot.
Sunshine 17.
Yeah, bro, it's been a lot going on, so we really got a lot to try to cover in a little bit of time, bro, because
fake news.
You know, just the laws they pass. You know, a lot of people upset about some of the laws, but not all the laws, I guess, because they do got some good stuff that they did too. But that's crazy. They definitely are upset.
Okay.
How y'all boys? You know,
oh, good, man. Good,
yeah,
my brother.
I figured that. Yeah, what you got, P Dot?
It took me a fire antibacterial bath after I cut that weak ass grass. In a whole new world. Like what Kanye said, Charlie, it's a whole new world. I tell you, boy, that's some of the most comfortable shit you could ever do, you know, especially on these hot, beamy, goof ass days we've been having. That heat been different, bro. You can't be outside for 3 minutes. I guess I'm just getting old, bro. You know?
Nah, it ain't that though.
Too much, bro. The sweat is crazy, bro. Like I'm talking about inside to outside, like right quick too, like something you could just did right quick. Like it's.
Then get outside and be sweating like you ran a mile.
This shit's different. This shit different.
Way different. Trying to bake a nigga to death outside right now.
Better do it early in the morning or late at night, huh?
Man,
it still be hot.
Still gonna be fucking hot. It still be like 80 degrees when it's like 4 in the morning. It's still 80 outside. Like, bitch, when the heat gonna stop?
Yeah, bro. You right. He's right.
What you got for your other news, Peter?
I found this site.
You can talk about it, please.
I found this site on Instagram, man, and I started following it because I wanted to see what it was about. And shout out to Queens of Toxic at Instagram. I want it like these people come up with, bro, these stories be a motherfucker, and I really believe they out there like that. So when we can you drop the end of the news banner for me?
I'll move to the top.
In other news.
So once again, this comes from Queens of Toxic, and this is a site dedicated to toxic fucking people who do some horrible shit. And it's weird, y'all. Check it out.
Bleeding. I went to the emergency room and the doctor was like, your labia ripped. And my baby daddy standing right next to me. And his sister.
My baby daddy standing right next to me. And his sister.
I gained a title as to where my oral services were top notch.
Oh, Lord.
So he told his brother, like, he said she could suck peanut butter from Mexico through a straw. So his birthday came around and he was like, hey, my brother want to know if you give him for his birthday. I was like, let me see what your brother look like. I guess. One thing led to another. He got more than some. And he got a little wild. He got a little too wild. And it was like in the middle of, I was like, wait, I need to stop. Something don't feel right. It hurts me. I have a pain kink. So
now, mind you, she's smashing her baby daddy brother at this point.
I'm like, no, this is not a good.
Oh shit! No, we listening.
Oh, all right.
It hurt. Hold on. Father, forgive me. I swear to God, I said I would never speak about this fucking day again. But fuck it. It happens. We all have a fucked up day. We turned on the lights and there was blood on the wall. There was blood on the blankets. There was blood on the pillows. There was blood on the fucking carpet.
What did you do when you saw it?
Ran to the bathroom and locked the door. I just was like, I'm so sorry. And I just kept apologizing. I kept apologizing because I thought he knocked my psyche. So I'm like, can I at least take a shower? Like, I gotta go home. Now, mind you, this whole time I'm doing this, I have a boyfriend at home. I have a whole family at home. Yes.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, can you at least let me take a shower? I can't walk in the house. Not only it's fucked up. This nigga was like, nope, you gotta go. He was like, shit me, I gotta get, and his exact words is, we gotta get this shit back in order before my bitch get home. So when I went home and I walked in, my baby daddy was asleep. Kids was in the house asleep. I'm like, good, I made away with it. I go to get in the shower, and you know how before you get in the shower, you sit down on the toilet, right? I went to pee, and that shit hurt. I was like, fuck, you son of a bitch. And it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I did not know what the fuck it was. And I looked and it was just like I could not stop bleeding. It got so bad. My baby daddy was like, what is the problem? Like, I was thinking I was just, my cycle started. Nope. I went to the emergency room and the doctor was like, your labia ripped. And I was like, and my baby daddy standing right next to me and his sister. I have to now come up with a story as to how I did that. And I ain't gonna hold you. I just didn't say shit. At that time, I had like really bad asthma. I faked asthma attack and passed out. I wasn't dealing with that. His sister, she already wanted to beat my ass because I was cheating on him a lot. And I had just had a baby. And I was faking the asthma attack. She was like, that bitch, oh, she lied. And I'm saying, I was like, and every time she would come near me, I was like, I would do the whole shebang. I swear to God. It got to the point I was foaming at the mouth. I was shaking. call me my.
Oh my God.
Yeah, whole shebang.
Queen, I have never heard a
Have y'all ever? Have y'all ever imagined the
Whatever
type
you
of
about to say,
shit?
have y'all. Don't even start that sentence with have y'all, with none of that shit that bitch said.
No, wait.
Yeah,
Have you ever imagined that you would hear something so fucked up?
What I just
Yeah.
said, child. Say
Before, probably. Yeah.
fuck it.
Probably, yeah. But
Yo,
These
nah, I ain't never
motherfuckers,
heard of it. I ain't never
I ain't
did it. I
never
ain't never
heard it.
seen
I
it.
ain't
None of
never
that
seen
shit.
none of that. But
That
I'm
shit is
pretty
the
sure they got
devil.
some ratchet shit like that be going on. I'm pretty sure there is.
That
some
bitch is
Bruh.
Jezebel. She's sitting there laughing too, like it's all
Right.
good because it's in the past.
No, it's not.
Bruh.
Not all good. It's not in the
That
past. You can't. No.
I don't you like me personally. That dude must have been sitting down thinking about. I wonder what happened if I name my shit Queens of Toxic, and how many people go because his page is fucking loaded with clips of that shit, and they're calling there telling the most fucked up shit. Now some of them like yeah they got for better lack of words, they got their lick back. They struck back, and the shit worked out perfectly for them because the person they was with was doing some fucked up shit. But them, what she was doing, she know she had no business doing. They got buck wild and bust the labia up.
Man, but
You got
look,
what
I
you
ain't,
deserve.
but
I
I
ain't
see
worried
what
about that
you,
bitch labia, man.
yeah, I ain't worrying about none of that. But I see what
Come on,
I
man.
understood what she was
I'm a
saying that
grown ass man, man. What you doing, man? Anybody can
then
get that.
yeah,
That
what
ain't
she
the,
was
that ain't.
saying that you shouldn't have been
This
fucking
bitch
with your
became
brother.
7 people to
That's what
try
I'm
to lie
saying.
and shit.
Yeah, that shit retarded, bro.
Go ahead, though, chap.
Yeah, she get the nigga stamp. She got a nigga stamp. I stamped the nigga already. That's some nigga shit. Definitely he. That's some nigga shit right there, my boy. I don't know, like.
You a toss up. Your brother told you to go do that. Go on
And
that
you
mission. No, not her. I'm talking about his goof ass, like y'all
Yeah,
said.
yeah, she tripping.
And you did not expect for her to get the labia treatment.
Yeah, no. P dot, I think you need
Come on, man.
other
Missions
dude's
and stuff
privileges
move.
are
It's crazy.
suspended for the
nah,
next
I'm just
round.
I brought that up because of the
That was your
pages,
last
though.
one?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, all right, yeah, because that was kind of. I had a pastor.
I
was
look
supposed to
at
let
it for the
pastor
funny shit,
run
though. It
first.
should
My
be funny.
bad. I know
Yeah,
Silas
that shit
wanted
was
to.
hilarious. It was funny. I don't
That shit
think I was
was
laughing at the same
nasty,
shit you was
man.
laughing at.
Yeah, that shit was nasty as hell. That
That's
shit
all I'm
going
saying,
on.
P. I
Oh,
ain't
bro,
worried
you
about the
ought to hear some of them
labia.
other stories.
I'm worried about this bitch foaming at the mouth and shit because she done lied about the labia.
Man, that was just
You did a phone move?
Fake asthma attack, all that.
I was supposed to start the show with
All
that.
that.
Man, I'm sorry. I apologize.
The lady come on.
Get your sadistic ass.
Oh, you cursing. You have
Sit on a tree.
vocabulary. I say, I'd rather have a limited vocabulary than have a limited understanding and be programmed by any damn body. Now what? She had nothing else to say. You tell me something, I'm gonna tell you something back. And one thing about Pastor Mike, I have a smart ass mouth. I don't just have a smart mouth. I have a smart ass mouth. So if you tell me something, I'm not that Christian. I'm not about to turn the other cheek. No. You tell me something, I'm gonna tell your ass something back. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you something to hurt your feelings. I won't hurt your feelings. I won't break you. I won't bust your heart wide open. Why? You play with me? I'm gonna play with you. God used evil to deal with evil. So run your evil ass out there and I'm gonna deal with your evil ass in the most evil way I could think of. And that's how God works.
That's how
God
I like
to
him.
deal
He's
with
a
evil.
good man.
Because evil don't understand kindness. That's why Joseph told his brothers, y'all thought it was evil.
You on mute.
I know. I just had to run the pastor because I remember Silence said be looking for the pastors. I ran
That's
across
thank you,
dude
brother. That was
and I
beautiful.
seen the
I love
dude.
the sermon. Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
amen.
Yeah,
I definitely love the sermon.
Amen.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we gonna definitely get into that. I got something.
He
I
was
got a
just
few
rebuking the
things.
demon. P. Sometimes you gotta, you gotta clean the air again. You gotta clean the air because that bitch had red dreads and everything. So she was playing the part. She was in
Man,
full
yeah. See,
cosplay at that
yeah,
point.
you
Like,
took a
you
nigga
got a story like
whole.
that and you look like that.
Yeah, you took a nigga. Oh, this the one. This the
Yeah.
one. This what I wanted to show y'all, bro. Shit fucked me up, bro. P that I might need you to play stenographer, bro. Cause this shit was crazy as fuck.
Hold up, be right back, fellas.
Ooh,
Look at him.
what they doing to the old people? Oh shit! Yeah. All right, Bloomfield Hills, Minneapolis. A routine trip to the Target store in Bloomfield Hills turned into a shocking scene of violence on Tuesday afternoon. Pauline Brown, a 70-year-old woman with multiple sclerosis, was attempting to park in the handicap spot when a car driven by a 19-year-old Chad Bosnick sped around her and took the space. Bosnick and his 8-year-old brother Samson exited the vehicle and entered the store, leaving Brown enraged and determined to confront them. After waiting 2 hours for the Bosnick brothers to finish their shopping, Brown approached Chad as they returned to their car. She asked if he was handicapped, and when he replied no, she retrieved the 22 caliber pistol and shot him twice in the knee. Sampson screamed and ran back into the store for help. Brown then
Wait, we gotta talk about her shooting him in the knees first.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
why
she
she
was
asked
that
him was
mad,
he,
bro. So
you know,
y'all be
think
out
about
there
it. That's
fucking with them homeless. I mean, not homeless, them
the
handicapped people,
elders.
but them
Yeah, don't
elderly people, and they can't get in them damn them parking
spot.
spots. You gonna fuck around, Miss
Be
Brown? So
be
we
well
gonna.
aware.
What you
Now,
think
look.
made her
I
that
think
mad though, Peter, to won't go do that shit, bro?
because she might have been. Now, I don't. I think it was the utter lack of respect for elders that made her do that. I can't say road rage, but I see that was a utter lack of respect for elders because they drive slow and they be trying not to hit people shit and fuck their shit up. So he sped around her like that probably made her mad because she already was vying to get in that spot. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing that I want to highlight is when she asked that boy, was he handicapped? And he replied, no. She pulled out that pistol and shot that nigga in the knees.
Look, she
To
made
say,
his ass
if you ain't handicapped, there you go. Bitch, you ain't handicapped, son. Oh, you about to be handicapped. Pop, pop.
Go get your blue sticker, round.
Your
Go get your
handicap
blue
not
sticker,
partner.
man.
You gotta go get you a sticker, dog. What you
Yeah,
think,
go
Tyler?
get
Why
your.
you think what
Yeah.
you think Granny was on that day, brother? Make her won't
And
spaz
I
out
mean,
like
I think that's how that's how she rock, round. I think he ran into the right one.
that. Okay. So all right, with
I
that
think he
being
ran
said,
into the right one. I mean,
okay. All right,
sometimes you
we gonna
ask for
see
shit
why.
you
We
probably
gotta
don't
see
want.
why.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Some
hold
shit you
up.
probably.
Y'all gotta listen to why she did it, though, my
Now,
brother.
wait.
I'm not gonna.
Well,
All
nah.
right, go ahead.
Wait.
I'm
Why
not about to
you
tell
think
y'all.
she
P,
did?
you gonna read it?
No, why you think she did it?
Me?
Yeah. What if you didn't know the answer already?
Yeah,
What
if
would
I
be
ain't know the
your
answer already, I would just think that she was that mad that he wasn't handicapped.
okay?
Yeah, that's what I'd have said. Go ahead, Pete. Go ahead, read that shit.
All right,
Why he was
Brown.
there though? He wasn't really handicapped, right?
No. So Brown attempted to leave the scene in her
I think Grandma
1996,
don't play that shit.
but Bloomfield Hills police arrived just as she was pulling out of the parking lot.
She a
Brown
loyal
grabbed
citizen.
the AR-15 assault rifle from her backseat and engaged in a
He
shootout
playing
with
with
the
me today.
officer. hitting
You
one in
playing
the
me
shoulder
today.
and killing another before surrendering when she ran out of bullets.
Yeah,
Upon
y'all
arrest,
playing with
police
me today.
discovered Brown was wearing a bulletproof vest. When questioned about her actions, Brown expressed her frustration with white people. So this must have Bosniak, yeah, white people. Citing a recent news story about Sonia Massey triggered Sonia Massey as a trigger for her anger. She stated, I guess I was just in a bad mood. And when I saw the officers pull up, I figured they might try to murder me like they murdered her, and I wasn't about to let that happen. I'm tired of the police. I've been here 70 years, and I'm tired. That's all I have to say. In an
You ran to
unexpected
the right
revelation,
one. I'm trying to tell you,
in
Grandma
an
been shoot them things, man. She could have killed all that ass out there. She had to pause like I'm old as fuck. They might give me a little, cause they probably couldn't believe it if you think about it. They probably like this old lady busted.
so it
They
says
probably froze their ass. Oh, go ahead.
So they say in an unexpected revelation, it was found that Brown is a former Marine with special operations training. She is currently being held without bond. Granny wasn't playing. Granny said, "Fuck you, white bitches." Now, what we always say about the military, she is
They taught her how to shoot. I know that.
she's specially trained.
I know that. I thought she could
Yeah,
have
she a Marine
sprayed
too.
the scene if she wanted to. It is what it
Oh,
is. That's
relax.
why.
Granny wasn't out there
Uh,
throwing grenades at them bitches. Fuck them.
I'm
Fuck them
sick of
all.
this shit. Cause they probably in there, they probably harassing somebody or holding up spaces and shit. Already on that bullshit, fucking with somebody any fucking with.
Granny
A
said,
group of white ones. That's how Granny probably look bad. Shit.
first the 22, then
Nervous
the AR.
breakdown, bruh. See what they doing
Nah,
now, people, bruh? Nervous fucking breakdown, bruh.
hey,
When she was in the what she was Marines, Navy, did they
she
say
was
Army?
she was Marine.
Yeah, bruh. See, she qualified too. What? Remember the Marines back when she went? Damn, what that? What?
Uh, Them was the real sharpshooters.
When
We
she
think
went,
we got sharpshooters now.
child, when she went to the Marines, boy,
Them
that shit
motherfuckers
was
ain't had no
different.
food.
They had the technologies.
Yeah, think about it. I'm not trying to tell you. They was real sharpshooters back then. You ain't had no fancy scope to put on no fucking gun.
Yeah, the
You had
guns is upgraded too. I wasn't even
no
thinking about that. You're right. Yeah.
shit. Them fucking 3-6s that they probably was using back in the gap, boy, bust through some shit. And she had an AR, you could tell. I could pretty much assure you she had no scope on that bitch. She was using regular sights and knocking them bitches loose. She killed one and
She
shot one.
probably was fucked up by how she even was holding that motherfucker. How you
She,
hold it? Grandma,
she,
you
she.
but her bones built for it. Like you said, she's
I,
already, you never, that once that's on your body, that shit never leave, even though your skin and all that. But people gotta understand, man, you can't come through like that, man.
them
That was the
people,
wrong step that day. Them boys could have lost their life, bro, and I wouldn't have felt no type of way about it. To be honest with you, shit happens, B. That's a part of their job, huh, child? Protect and serve.
you gotta leave people alone. You don't know what's
They
going
ain't do her nothing. I ain't gonna lie, they ain't do her nothing. But
on.
I'm just
No,
saying
they took her fucking spot.
there you go,
Don't touch
Pete.
my fucking
They
parking spot.
violate, huh, Pete? Y'all, we all gotta follow the laws, motherfucker. You're not supposed to be right here. Oh man!
Granny was not playing that D.
Shout out OG Mueller.
Now I'm gonna say this, dude. If you look at what is going on, like in a general consensus of what's happening with the police, yeah, right now, do facing murder charges, right? But how many other cases where police have killed unarmed people and gotten off on the shit because a grand jury decided not to indict? Do you think that these people or people, period, have gotten to the point where they feel like, fuck the law, fuck the court system, fuck this grand jury bullshit. I'm gonna do this my way, right?
Right.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this for everybody listening. If you have Tubi TV or any type of streaming service where you could pull up this particular movie, I suggest you watch it. And it kind of put me in the mindset of what's the name of that movie? Fuck, it was a movie with Denzel in that bitch. And his son had a heart condition. Um,
John Q.
John Q. Yeah, it put me in the mind of John Q. Matter of fact, it is almost reminiscent of John. The only
Okay.
difference is a 14-year-old child got killed while he was out with his father, and it was because the police profiled him. So the name of the movie is American Skin, Skin,
Oh,
American
I got
Skin.
that in my faves. I ain't watch it yet. I want to watch it.
Bro, I
In my
I I
bikini.
I started watching that shit while I was on my lunch break at work, bro, and I watched the rest of it when I got home, and I cried a little bit. I would be straight up and keep it a buck. I cried a little bit. Shit.
They got it out, John P. That dude
You
was
know
stupid.
how you be watching something and you be excited about the shit, and a little tear roll
Nah,
down your
it was a
eyes.
good movie. Yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
movie. That's
I
all you
had that.
said.
Yeah, that bit was good though. And it's a Tubi movie. You wouldn't have thought that bitch would have been that good.
Colleen,
That bitch was good.
5:33 the time. Today, some nearly 500 new laws are on the books. Some of them are going to impact your children when they attend school.
Winston Reed is live to break down the new bills related to LGBTQ plus students and sexual orientation and what that change will be. Good morning, Winston.
Here we go.
Good morning. There are now more restrictions on gender identity and discussing sexual orientation in school. So let's start with House Bill
Whole time?
121, sponsored by Bossier City Representative Raymond Cruz. Students now need their parents' permission before changing their name or pronouns they use in school. Cruz told our news partner NOLA.com back in May that he wants parents to be informed of what's going on with their children. House Bill 122 forbids teachers from discussing sexual orientation or gender identity, including their own, in school. The author of that bill told NOLA.com that the legislation is about protecting children from the influence of adults and parents' right to raise their children according to their own principles. During a Senate Education Committee hearing in May, some attendees and educators did criticize the bills, calling it purposely vague and discriminatory of LGBTQ students. Now, critics noted that House Bill 122 did not specify what the penalties would be if a teacher were to discuss sexual orientation in the classroom. The author of the bill did state that penalties are up to the discretion of the individual school boards. We will keep you up to date on these bills and more as they take effect today.
You on mute, chop.
Y'all heard this man talk about all them bills. He said a bunch
And
of
only
bills
brought
got
up one.
passed. You heard
Right.
what he brought up. All right, now I'm about to go back so we could see the other ones. See the list of them. Nice. That's just all right. Boom. Permitless carry. That's one.
Right. We knew
Criminal
about that one.
records. Remove certain limitations on the release of and
Dissemination.
dissemination of mugshots.
Mugshot.
Oh, so now people can see your mugshots and shit. Student discipline grants certain authorities to teachers, prohibits retaliation from principals and administration for certain disciplinary actions. They was talking about taking kids out
Grant certain
and shit.
authority to teachers, prohibits retaliation from principals and administration for certain discipline.
I guess if the teacher get
Ah.
hit, they probably get hit back. That's what I'm
Well,
thinking.
the way it's worded, it grants the authority to teachers and prohibits retaliation from principals and administration for certain.
Yeah, because they'll
disciplinary
fire
actions.
you. They'll fire you
Right.
from getting into an altercation with one of them kids.
Right. So they basically telling the teachers, hey, y'all could protect yourself, and the school can't do shit about it if you get into one
Facts,
of them schools.
facts,
So
facts.
that's a good thing because a
That's what
lot
it
of
sounds
students
like.
is getting kind of testy.
I mean, he is. I didn't seen too many videos from
They better
my
test
own life.
something.
They
I,
no,
I
they better
don't
go past them fucking tests and stop testing them
what
fucking
that
teachers.
is.
People gonna do what they will.
Well, they
They gonna
try.
do what the fuck they want.
Yeah, you
I'm
want to do what you
telling you.
want. Just be
And
be
people
well.
better
Them
they
students
gotta
gonna
speak up
start
for
getting
something, is what I'm saying. I was
right.
just using that as a segue. Like
Cause I'm
people gotta
like this
stand up
here.
for something. They gotta pay, and it gotta be in law now. Like you can't just keep
Now, see, look,
saying
they didn't came with the
you want
concealed
certain shit.
carry
So
shit, right? But look how they
this was
come back
gonna
with
be
this.
on the this was gonna be on the book. That's what good or bad. It's gonna be. They're
Felons
going to
found
show you
guilty of
what you
possession of
agreed to.
firearm while on
All these
parole
motherfuckers, child. They
or
gonna show you what you
probation
agreed
must
to.
serve the remaining balance of any sentence to be served for a prior conviction for any.
Because they
God
say
damn.
the gun is you could conceal a gun now. So, but
Right.
if you could conceal that bitch and you get caught with that bitch and you a felon, you going your ass back to jail, my boy.
Nah. Oh, okay. So wait. Here's the other thing. Didn't they pass a law where prior, well, I guess once they finish their probation or parole, because I know there's a law that was passed prior to any of these saying that, former prison inmates or former felons or whatever like that served their time, they could get their rights back and go buy a firearm, because they
Yeah,
still have the right to protect themselves. But
they
this is
could.
saying if they still on parole.
Would it
Yeah,
cause more searches on a regular day or less searches by doing that?
It's gonna cause more.
I don't
Okay.
think it's gonna cause more searches.
Nah,
I
dude.
think
Think
if you
about how
get
If
many.
you letting them
found with it,
conceal, like you say, if you letting them
Remember,
conceal,
yeah, I think if you get found with it, you just it's gonna be
but
the
how
same
would you
way.
get?
Like I don't
But
think it's
look,
gonna be
how do
like
you
no
get found
change
with
or
it?
nothing.
it
You see
does
what I'm
open
saying?
it
If
up for
they
the police
fucking
to
with you,
harass
like
though. If you say, okay, yeah, you could conceal that motherfucker, but I'm still gonna check for it.
yeah, but
I still
them
could pull you
checking
over
for it,
and
right?
say,
They
like
can't.
the
What
goofy
they
shit
gonna
I'm saying.
do?
Like
Pull you over
it
for what?
but it exactly the same
That's what I'm
dumbass reason
saying.
they give
Like,
you when they do the goofy shit. But they do
Right.
harass though. You have police
yeah,
harass.
they got
Okay,
Okay,
that's
people
what
but
I'm
that
speaking on.
harass.
I'm speaking
Yeah,
on the
look,
harassment, chap. I'm not saying that
I'm just saying like
you not right
you
about the
gotta
shit.
be
Is
doing
you
something for
right
them to
by law? Yeah,
put
you
you in the
supposed to handle
water.
your business by law, but them motherfuckers don't. They play all type of crackhead game, bro. We done seen this
Hey,
shit
I ain't
before.
saying they don't,
In the
but
'90s, that's it's the same. It was the same shit, though.
right.
It was
I
the
see what
same
you
shit.
but
They
the
just
thing
trying to
is
bring that shit back.
with this law is if you a felon, you know you're not supposed to even have a gun.
Exactly. Now, how
but
many fellas you
That
know
that's
still
motherfucker,
got a
if
that's
you
only
got a
pistol?
gun and you get caught with the you going to
but notice what
jail.
they saying.
Shit,
Notice what they
Billy
saying.
G,
it
If
Billy
you
is.
on
G.
parole,
You better
notice
get
what
your
they saying
gun.
though. If you on parole, right? You see
Yeah,
what I'm
because you
saying?
know if you
So
on parole or something or you appeal something or
right,
something like that.
yeah,
And
you
he's
gotta
saying,
wait it
what
out.
they say, found guilty of possession. Yeah,
OG
yeah.
Mueller. Mueller said, good Lord, damn kid don't even know how to wipe their ass properly.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, if you won't be,
I
think about
agree.
it. Now, look, let me. I'm glad he
I
said
mean,
that.
they might need to be harassed. They might need to understand what the '90s was like.
Man, son. Look,
So
what I'm
And
I'm not,
and
saying,
some of
what
the
we
this is,
knew,
no,
I'm
but
just
listen,
saying that's
I'm
what's
just
going to
saying. Now,
happen though.
look, now what we knew about the '90s, though, son. We knew if the people
Certain
was
actions
coming.
have
You
reaction.
had to have the tools on the end of the corner, or something under some trees, or under the house, or ducked off
man,
somewhere,
I
but
don't know
not
who
on
that's
the
for.
All
body.
kind of
You see
shit.
what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? Just anything. We wouldn't
yeah. I
doing
see what you're
illegal
saying,
shit
bro.
right in
I
front of
agree with you.
police, bro. Like, come on, son. The
I agree with you.
fucking the medium gotta come back, bro. Some fucking, I mean, some type of way, and
Hey,
I hate that they doing it, that they forcing their hand basically, like we got it good because
Hey,
they
like you
had
say,
this
they done spurred
generation.
them so they could do the shit. So now we could
Yeah,
come in and clean up like we did something, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
whoa,
yeah.
wait, hold
What you
on. Higher
see?
education. provides relative to disciplinary action or disciplinary proceedings for students and student organizations at public post-secondary education institutions. What the fuck does that even mean?
Man, that's a bunch of big words. Wait, calm down. Let's read it
I
slow.
ain't even hear you read that shit
Provide
fast as hell.
Provides
relative
relative to
to
disciplinary
disciplinary
proceedings.
proceedings. So, what is a disciplinary
Like
proceeding?
suspension, expulsion,
Ac-
kicked out of school.
academic probation and shit like that. But what
Okay.
provides? See
For
what I'm saying?
students and student organizations at public post-secondary educational units. So I guess they getting in trouble somewhere else. They
Like
doing
them,
some.
yeah,
I don't
like
know.
yeah.
They had to
I
explain
don't
that
get
one.
that.
But
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's vague. See,
Lord.
that's one of the
Charter
things that your
schools
boy
and
was
all
saying.
that. They talking about like charter
They say
schools and
no, they saying higher
What's the
education, meaning
post-secondary? All
colleges.
right, come on. This is what we gonna do.
Secondary education is
look it
high
up.
school,
That's all you got. Google, baby. Google me, baby.
Let's see what I
right?
got.
Post secondary
He's
is
still
high school.
that his hamster still. Your hamster could go get some water right now. He
Disciplinary
about to look it up.
proceedings are legal actions taken against licensed professionals or group members for unethical, unprofessional, improper, or illegal conduct. The purpose of these proceedings is to reprimand, suspend, or expel the individual for their profession or group from their professional group. So that's getting
I was
rid of the
halfway right. Yeah, I got it.
fucking with the teacher some type of way. I guess that's what that sounds like to me. All right, student organizations, we know what that is. Now, what the fuck is post
Yeah, the post secondary.
secondary educational institutions? You gotta break this shit down, bro. Because if not,
Yeah,
people
because when
be
they
looking
say
at ancient
disciplinary
arithmetic.
proceedings, and talking about school and shit, that
Okay,
kind
now,
of just
whatever
threw
that
me into it
is,
because I
I'll
heard
try
that
to
shit before when I got
pronounce it.
suspended. I heard that wording before.
Post-secondary education, also known as terra, what the fuck?
Wait,
Tertiary
put it
education
on the
is
screen.
the educational option that takes place after high school. So basically, college, university, trade schools, and other
Right.
Oh,
institutions.
you could suspend a nigga from welding class.
You can
Yes.
suspend a nigga from college.
Yes. They call it academic suspension or academic probation.
There it
What
is.
the fuck?
My bad. So I was halfway. Yeah, I was halfway
What's up,
right. I said,
Kiki? What's up?
I was talking about charter school. That's what I thought they were talking about, but they talking
Well,
about
Yeah, so
after
that's what they
that's why I was
talking
telling
after
about.
y'all.
that. I
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
Right. When they say post secondary, because secondary is
There you go.
high
He knew
school.
the whole time. Child.
I
He
Oh,
knew
had
the
we not
whole.
been
doing
saying
that. We
it.
not doing that. We not doing that.
Fuck.
We not doing that. We not doing that. Look,
Did he
look,
get
look,
back?
look, Pete. Tell that nigga, Pete. Tell that nigga.
Give me the blunt, man. If you gonna give it to me, give me the blunt. Why you got to aggravate somebody, man?
Oh, Lord.
Man, I
This
got that shit just
is
for me,
Blood
that
Talk Nola, yo.
man,
Welcome,
Pete that
welcome,
go fucking be
welcome.
like, man,
We
that shit
are
too
in the
funny.
motherfucking building
Let that man
tonight.
a blunt, man. Let that man have a blunt. Stop playing.
And a goddamn half a pint.
Right, man. Fuck. Well, all right, we going back to the laws, P. Dot. P. Dot, what you was saying? Cause I ain't hear you. What you said?
He was saying he was been saying that shit the whole time. That he was, yeah, you got it.
All right, P. So look,
So
who
prohibit
we at?
teachers and others from discussion sexual orientation. We already knew about that one.
All right.
Education, HB
Butterfly
121.
Kiki. What's good, family?
Given name, given name act provides relative to the use of certain names. And we that
Oh yeah,
falls
they
under
can't
the
do it.
other one. Yeah, that's
They stopped it
121.
from the bathrooms.
So
Vaccination. No person shall be required to take the COVID-19. That's another
yeah, they
good
Oh,
saying
thing.
don't
no
say that.
person.
Yeah, don't
Nah,
say
they
that.
saying no person shall be
Criminal
required.
justice
Know that
creates.
word. Low,
Okay,
low D. Don't say
let's
that. Yeah.
go. Oh shit.
They hit you like
creates
it's like we showed something from MGM.
rights. Okay, that's good. So
Yeah, they got a few
anybody,
others. They got some good
yeah,
shit
they,
they can
they,
drop,
they
bro.
do
Like,
have a bunch of good ones. Creates back to track. What? Go back up
what
one
you
more.
said?
Right there.
Create
Hold up.
Youth
back
pilot program.
pilot
A
Create
youth
program.
back
Yeah,
on
pilot
track.
program.
Okay, that's another good one.
that's
Creates
what I'm
Women's
saying.
Safety and Protection Act.
Yeah, because they doing with
Provides
the
training requirements
domestic
for certain
violence
local. Whoa. Provides training
training
requirements for certain
requirements for.
local government officials.
Yeah, that mean they gotta train to do certain shit. You can't just get the job type shit. You gotta
Mm,
have some
Ah,
type of training.
okay.
like they're
Provi-
supposed to do.
Provides
We ain't
Medicaid,
Has
gonna go
to
through
providing
all of
be.
it,
insurance
P-Dot. We ain't
for
gonna do that because we gonna be long-winded.
premenopausal
And
and
Silent still
menopausal.
gotta
Yeah,
do his
okay,
other
cool.
news. He got 20
Yeah,
minutes.
we get. Send me the link, so I could go over some of these laws later on, cause this shit is good. A lot of that shit look good.
Hey man, why don't let people tell you they just got a bunch of bullshit in them laws, man? I've been riding around with 2 guns, and I really ride around with 2 guns, not for show, because fuck, it's legal.
Yeah, they pull a narrative and talk about whatever
Yeah,
they want to talk about to
you
to
might
To
pull
keep
need
shit
your gun,
keep
bro.
from
the
the
keep,
people, bro.
to
To
keep
fight
their
for
Police,
something that
agenda
they
on.
trying to get money for. You know, a
oh,
lot of times, like you say, if you read all them, why they don't promote those things if they good for the people? If we see like
because they
three
only
brothers right
want you to
here
think
talking about
about
it and saying, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I'm
they
saying. It's
only
that
want you to
narrative
think about the
because they
laws.
getting paid sometimes,
Yeah,
off of other organizations and other corporations that's helping to push the stuff that they want, for their businesses. And sometimes we gotta with people in general, we gotta start, looking at that type of goof ass shit because we be looking crazy when we be going along with some of that shit, bro. So definitely, bro. Yeah, my shit on the page, man. Y'all go check out Blunt Talk YouTube. Blunt Talk Nola
got it.
YouTube. We got some fire old lives we did on there. Just go to live on there if y'all want to
No
watch any of
Spotify.
our other ones.
Don't forget
Any
about
one of our past streams we did is on there. You could play it in order too, child, from
yeah,
one
they
and two.
got a lot of shit on that Spotify, boy. I didn't know they had that much stuff on there. Wait, what did it say? Peter silent clips. Look, it always do that. Play I don't
Need
want
to
to do
put
that.
you one up there too, dog.
Put that down.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna add you one on there. That way you
Wait,
can
what
listen.
that is? Which one you want me to play? Be careful and
The
don't take
first one.
scam. Oh,
Just
that's
play
the
the
one.
just play the first one. This a crazy little story. I just wanted y'all to check
Oh, the
this shit out
Metro
right.
family with the inheritance. Okay, so it's just play it in order, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know how much time.
Entitled to a 5 or 6 figure payout if you were in a traffic collision within the past 2 years? Yes.
Get the fuck off of my screen.
This is the back of the house.
A walk around this Lithonia property
Put the bullshit up.
is a somber
Full
stroll.
screen chat. Appreciate you, homie. Shout out to my dog. Y'all check this crazy shit out right here, y'all. Listen to this bullshit.
About 2 decades worth. A family home is 69-year-old Uncle Evans Lee Jr. owned. Now, the family ownership is gone, and so is Uncle Evans Lee Jr.
Every time I come here, I just want to cry, bust down and cry because he gone, right? That's the only person I had left in my life.
Although Evans died in 2022, the case of alleged fraud only just began to unravel.
I would like to see Mr. Watson prosecuted to the full extent.
He's talking about Randy Watson. The family filed a police report against the
43-year-old
who submitted paperwork in probate court.
Y'all ever heard that day before?
Uncle Evans Lee Jr. died. Randy sought to inherit whatever assets remained. This probate court petition shows Randy signed a sworn statement that he was the only child and sole heir. No additional proof or supplemental documentation was required. As a result, the probate judge appointed Randy Watson the administrator of the estate, Randy gained access to everything his father, Evans Lee Jr., left behind. Just one problem. Evans Lee was not his father. In fact, Evans Lee was no father at all. He had no kids, which means Randy Watson is not his son, not even close.
Wow. If that ain't some bullshit.
I paused it because I didn't know if y'all wanted to discuss something in that for a moment.
I just wanted y'all to listen, to be honest with you. But if y'all won't speak on it right quick, go ahead. From what y'all heard so far.
The only thing I can say is, why didn't the courts ask for further?
We didn't get that far yet. What you heard so far, what you think about it? The dude actually not being
the results show,
you know.
Randy.
Oh, the child. That's fucked up. That's all I can say. Like, you lied like a motherfucker. So how did you know? My thing is, how did he know this man for him to get that close to be able to say to the court, hey, I'm this man, so I know this, I know that, da 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 da, and submit paperwork to the court, and then turn around and make the court believe that you the only child of this man.
Hell no, DD. Hell no, DD is He done reneged his way in us some kind of way. His name Randy Watson, like your boy that sang on Coming to America. Just give it up for one more time, y'all. Randy Watson.
That's probably where the nigga got the name from.
He done reneged his way into this
Randy
man
Watson.
inheritance and how talking about that's his daddy. So that's how far we got, y'all. But as you see on the screen, Chap got the paperwork up. So there's definitely paperwork, and there's definitely stuff that is definitely eye opening when you know the rest of this story unfold. Basically,
He is not even a family member. That there is a 0.00% chance the late Evans Lee Jr. was his dad. This was a court-ordered paternity test, which only came after the True family got wind someone filed probate paperwork on their uncle's estate before they could. Trahan and his wife learned about it once they tried to file their own probate paperwork. After more than a year of waiting, a judge ruled in favor of Trahan and his family, citing there was neither evidence to prove paternity nor documentation that Randy had a right to inherit anything. By the time it was proven Randy was not the so-called sole heir, and the judge ordered everything to be turned back over to the True family, it was too late.
There was never an opportunity to go in the home, clean the home out. None of that.
Cleared it all out.
Cleared it all out.
The DeKalb County home itself foreclosed and auctioned off. Most of the belongings and sentimental items gone too. None of it as valuable as Uncle Evans Lee himself. An urn with his ashes also nowhere to be found. When officers asked, Randy told police he'd been robbed of all the items, the valuables, the money, and even Evans Lee's ashes, according to this police report. An allegation the family does not believe. Atlanta News First Investigates discovered receipt records from a local disposal company in the time period Randy had access to the home. The receipts revealed items were moved from the Lithonia property at least twice last year, more than 60,000 pounds worth. The most unbelievable matter for the family begins here. Trahan maintains his uncle was adamantly against cremation, that he wanted to be buried alongside his wife.
But he was cremated.
Yep.
And whose decision was that?
Randy Watson.
It goes back to this funeral home, FL Sims. The owner
One more time,
confirmed to
y'all.
Atlanta News First Investigates, Randy Watson identified himself as the son and told the business to cremate Evans Lee Jr. The funeral home did not require proof of kinship or an ID or any other documentation. They simply took his word for it.
Is the attorney here, the director here?
No one's here.
When asked to talk about this case and its policies, the funeral home would not interview with us. There is no Georgia law that requires a funeral home to confirm if someone is truly next of kin. And because Evans Lee died while in hospice, the funeral home was tasked with completing the death certificate. Based on the information they say Randy provided to them, they filled in the death certificate, a document now riddled with false information. Decedent's son, Randy, Wrong. Again, Evans Jr. had no children. Decedent's birthplace, Nebraska. Wrong. Evans Jr. was a Louisiana native. Decedent's father's name, unknown. Wrong.
The boot, Nick.
Evans Lee was a junior, meaning his father shared the same name.
Because ain't nowhere in the world you can
God
just let
damn.
anybody come in your establishment and say, hey, I am the next of kin, without even checking their background and seeing if it's true.
Probate attorney James Clifton.
I've seen cases that are, absolutely heartbreaking where things like this happen because the person committing fraud, they have no care.
Is why the 15-year veteran probate lawyer urges loved ones to secure 3 documents before death: a will, a medical directive, and a financial power of attorney. Since Evans Lee had no will, Clifton notes exploiting the probate process was easier.
It feels like it's too little too late.
Right. It's unfortunate because that is oftentimes the result, is that the bad actor receives the funds, by selling the property or whatever, and then it's gone. They spend it.
The bad actor.
Cases like these,
They play too much.
If it can be proven,
should be criminally prosecuted.
And it's hard even being on the property right
If
now.
it could be
just looking
proven.
at it.
Evans Lee Jr. worked in construction, fixing homes, fixing problems for others. His family hopes to fix this for him.
Uncle Lee was a good man. He did a lot of things for a lot of people. Lots of people.
Should the state get involved and actually compensate this man because of their negligence as well?
Yes.
Even if it's a piece,
Better
because a lot of go ahead, John, my bad.
They better, because if there was me, I'm pulling the Miss Brown on their ass. That's what we gonna call it. Blunt talk, pulling the Mrs. Brown.
Because they did that kind of quick with the foreclosure and shit, right? It's like,
and that's the thing. The man owned the property. So how would his property be foreclosed on if he owned it? He owned
was Randy Watson a plot for somebody else who works for the state that gets homes and properties or something? Was he like a? I'm just thinking deep about it, fellas, because this seems like a big scam that they probably done did to a lot of families.
Yes.
Like
yes,
how you let all that paperwork with
no evidence,
with no check on nothing, nothing around you. Let this man sign all kind of shit. Go ahead, people.
Whoever was reviewing the paperwork definitely should have called on to the fact that the decedent was named Evans Lee Jr. and that the paperwork says that the father was unknown. Bitch, they got Junior on there. That says father and son have same name. That's the stupid shit.
Is that it's the idiocy, right? The wait. Let's give it up for Randy Watson. Let's give Jackson Heights own.
The other thing that we gotta look at too is
what the fuck?
The whole thing started with the funeral home, right? The whole shebang started with the funeral home. Because for him to how did he know this man died? Now I know people put the obituary in the newspaper, like recent deaths and stuff like that. They put the obituary in the paper. So that right there could have been flaw number one. That they put this man who has no children shit in the obituary and laid up there and left it accessibly. You see what I'm saying? Because that's one way that you know fucking well right that a motherfucker could live there and gain information. Oh, he was born in this time, in this year, in this place, and this and this and this. But Randy only had the basic information, name, date of birth. That's all you really need sometimes. And you could go do a Google search and come up with some information and say, okay, well, I could go claim that I'm his only son and then hurry up and swoop through and do what I do. You see what I'm saying? Now, the other thing that I'm thinking about too is who did he have that worked down at the local offices that could push that paperwork without it being checked by nobody else other than the person who accepted the paper.
Hey man, inquiring minds want to know, Pete. I'm telling you, bro. That's the shit I'm looking at, bro. Cause ain't no way, you getting that type of shit going through unless it's a part of some type of big scheme to me. I'm sorry. Well, you gotta follow the money. Where the money went at for the house? Where the
How did he
inheritance?
gain? How
And
did
look,
he
you
gain
saw they
access
kept
to the
the picture.
banking
Hold on,
system?
Pete. Let me cut you off right quick. The people with the people with the picture. Remember they showed Randy with the picture, right? Didn't that nigga have a big muscle belt on and shit? Like he just came from working out or moving a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They say they
He
move
could have
what,
been
like 9,000 pounds of shit out of there. Well, we don't even know what the shit was.
The
You know what I'm
thing
saying?
is,
So,
he could have worked for the disposal company. That's how he got that man information.
okay, I can see that. I
But
can see that. But how did
it,
you? But how did you know to target him though too? So you got to think about that. How did you know to
He
target?
probably knew he wasn't paying the taxes. Was he paying the taxes?
No, that was his shit. The man wound up dying.
Right. He died in 2022. Like I said,
Yeah,
look in the
he was taking
newspaper.
care of shit. Yo, that was his house. It was
All you gotta
up
do is
and
look at
running. It wasn't the same. It wasn't in the same condition as they showed it. That was the final when the people took it. But yeah,
like I said, when you look in the newspaper, what do you see? Deaths. And they tell you their year, date of birth,
that's a good
where they was
point.
born at, and stuff like that.
Obituary and look
Yeah.
up the information.
And then all it is from there is
So
go
you
through.
think they Googled his information and gave him fake Google info because he was wrong about a lot of stuff. You think he freestyled that part, right? He probably
Yes. He freestyled the other stuff. Because they didn't think about it. If all they put is Evans Lee Jr. has
that
gained
nigga's a
his
battle
wings
rapper.
and went on in
Damn.
heaven, and notice how they sometimes they don't mention that. Oh, he leaves behind this because that's probably too much to
Right.
put in the picture because you got to pay for those lines. So they
Because
probably
Ron
just
didn't have no kids, so they must have.
right,
You could see that would be in the paper, right? The
right.
siblings he left
But
behind would probably be just his. They wouldn't say they would because they would name the kids too, right? Like he left behind 3
that's only
grandkids and a daughter or whatever.
that's
What you
only
what you
if
about
you
to say?
pay for that's additional like to just put
Oh,
that ad in the
so you got to
paper.
pay
Yeah,
for
you
that
got
for it to be that long. Gotcha.
yeah, you got to pay for that.
But I'm saying, wouldn't that be vital information if you was trying to steal from him? That's why I brought it up. So
Right. But
I
knowing that,
mean,
like I say, so
you could
when you
use
put that
that
in the
against him,
paper,
yeah, to say, oh, he ain't had no sons. I could go fill out for his shit.
right?
That's why I say. That's why I said that. That's why I
Mhm.
brought that up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you didn't have the money for it to be short, then he wouldn't have knew. So that's not a safe one to do if I'm a scammer, is what I'm saying too. I don't know
Or
if he got sisters and daughters and that, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. Let me see. Cause I'm just
right,
going based off of your theory of it too. Because I mean, you got to bring all this to the forefront, bro. It's real, bro. You got a lot of people doing this shit, bro. And they scamming all kind of ways, And that's gonna be my next video too, Pete. If you got anything else to say on that one, Chop, you could play this one.
the only thing I gotta say about that, bro, is the local county, the local county, the funeral home, even the hospital. Probably that shit is aware, bro. And if the hospital now how were they able to get old boy's DNA? You see what I'm saying? Mr. Watson. How were they able to get his DNA and test the DNA against that of the deceased to show that this man was of no way, shape, or form related to this person? You see what I'm saying? So they either have Randy Watson in custody, and because of this type of situation where you are claiming to be this man's child, they have to do a DNA test because that's something I have to do. I have to go do that with my dad. My dad passed some time ago, and I want to go do a DNA test to prove that I am his child. You see what I'm saying? So either I
I ain't
could do
gonna lie,
that.
you'll be surprised, but you'll be surprised though, not to cut you off. You'll be surprised, how they get the actual DNA. They could have got him on some other shit just to trick him into doing it. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But I get what you're saying. Go ahead.
Right. So that's one way. And the other way of doing a paternity test is by children, which the man had no children. So you would have to get a sister
Hey,
of
mom
his,
or brother. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
a
Sibling.
sister of his, a sibling of his, and
Right.
test the DNA of the sibling because the alleles would match up. That was it. Just questions for the
Okay,
people.
yeah, because definitely it's scamming, bro. Them motherfuckers are fool, bro. You know. Watch this one, y'all. Check this shit out. Chop, you gonna like this.
Buddy. Yeah. Why are you holding it down so hard? Look.
Buddy.
It's literally a scanner. We could call the police
Uh-oh.
right now.
Oh.
Look, this is the real one. I have it all on video.
Oh.
Don't use your cards in places like
Dirty
this. They're trying to steal your
motherfucker.
information. Be careful. Why are you acting confused?
Oh, don't pretend like
Play
you
it
don't
one
know.
more time, child. Play it one more time, child. Play it one more time, right quick. I'm gonna catch you early. Play it one more time. You ain't even gotta hit it right. Play it one more time.
That's why them bitches don't never want to give you the receipt.
Yeah. Why are you holding it down so hard?
Buddy.
Look. It's
We
literally
gonna
a
add that to
scanner.
blunt talk, chop.
You
Buddy.
can call the police right now. Look, this is the real one. I have it all on video. Don't use your cards in places like this. They're trying to steal your information. Be careful. Why are you acting
Where'd you
confused?
get that
You knew I
from?
was
What
there.
the fuck you mean?
Like, come on, bro.
That's in
Look,
your store.
get his name and everything, because he's saying that you
What's your
checked it
name?
and you confirmed
My
it.
name is.
My name is.
Over here.
Nah, say your name, nigga.
Yeah, but I thought you checked it. You
don't-
said,
You
said that it was real. You checked, but obviously not, bro. Look, this is the real tapper. What is this?
We put tape here.
Now this one. So how come
Mm.
it says tap to pay? If tap's up here, why does it say right here tap to pay?
I also need this.
Mm.
This is
I
evidence.
need to click this for show my boss.
No, it's fine, bro.
You're sitting at home alone.
Hey, that was
watching
just them two. That was my other news. That's my other news, fellas. What you say about that one, child? Let me get your point of view first, and P. Dot, you could jump in right after him.
Hold on. Yeah, I seen that one before. I didn't seen it a few times. They got a black dude that be catching them and stuff. They
Right.
do it
So what
with
you think about it?
ATM machines.
That's
and
cute
shit.
that you seen it
Or
before,
whatever.
but what you think
That,
about it?
I'm trying to get that nigga, but I just think that the store owner some type of way have to know that that's going on, or the person that's working there. It might be somebody that's on that shift,
Buddy.
some shit like that. But
Buddy.
yeah, they definitely
He tried to press that bit.
They know that shit going on, bro. Because you gotta set that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a good point.
Actually, the people who
You have to set
sell
that up.
those
and
machines
it's too
set
much
those
of it
machines
going
up for you.
on. Like it's a, you know what I'm saying? That's just like they just stopped the people from selling the nitrogen oxide or whatever. You know, they were selling that shit in the balloons, and these two niggas then got popped with that shit in the smoke shops or whatever. So them niggas knew what they was doing, son. Like you it's
Ain't that the
basically
shit which you put in a cartridge for when you got a sprayer for whipped cream and shit?
I don't even
BB gun.
Like it's
That's
air.
the shit
It's
for
air.
BB
I
gun.
know, right? Yeah, for BB guns
Yeah,
too.
it's
P,
definitely some
you
type
right?
of-
Yeah, it's the little cartridges, right?
I don't know exactly yet, but it was like some type of
And
shit
they put
be
it in a.
selling to go with each other to make it do what it do.
Mhm.
With people getting high off the shit.
Yeah,
or
it's an
whatever.
air hide. I know. Yeah, trust me, Chab. I know. Yeah, white boys been doing it. It's like it done
corner
caught
stores
on.
be out of fucking pocket, dog. Like they be doing all type of shit. Y'all ain't seen the corner stores selling little cups with all the drinks in it already, like the shit already mixed. Like you get the Red Bull, the Hennessy.
Oh, they hustling, boy. These niggas will buy anything.
They put
They
the
hustling.
You get you a Molly drink.
Any nigga buy anything.
they sell
So
anything out the
wouldn't
corner.
that be a?
Can't wait to get
So why they
one.
just don't call it a Bill Cosby? Because that's what he went to jail for.
Can't wait to get one. Corner store.
Oh, they're
Stupid.
wait.
Selling all kind of
But that's
shit.
what I'm. But that's my point, though.
Now,
Like
tell
it's
me
like
that.
it's weird. It's weird that when shit popular, certain people get blamed for shit when everybody's doing it.
Facts.
Even Arabs are selling it out of their stores, like Spanish Fly.
But you know who
Remember
was
that
selling it?
P
You know
Dot?
who
I
was
know. I
selling
just slapped P Dot in the side of his ear when I said that. Remember that Spanish
it?
Fly, P?
Yeah, boy. Something I
Then
never
they used to sell
tried,
that
but
shit. I
yeah,
never tried it
you
either,
know,
but didn't you
it
see it?
go.
And then you know what it was for?
Yup.
All right.
You all know
Get
who
it,
was
get it to your girl. Y'all have good night.
2 drops. Drip, drip. The motherfucker said to me too. Exactly. You said exactly. P, that's exactly. Them niggas ain't shit, P. They ain't shit,
go-
bro.
They
They been selling us down the wrong road so they could sell this shit, dog. I'm telling you. Them
give this to
Indians
your
too.
girl.
See, we
Y'all have
don't. Yeah, we don't get on them Indians enough, dog. We
Look,
don't.
I'm about to tell you the first
Oh
motherfucker.
Lord.
Look, the Koreans. You give girl, she give you good night.
Yeah, you right. I
Them
mean,
before
they
the
been here for a
Arabs, it was
minute.
the
You right.
Koreans.
Yeah,
Yes.
they did shoot it off. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That
Them bitches started
exploitation
a
shit is
whole.
something crazy when it comes to our so-called culture of a black community, fellas. It's
Yeah. You
that
know them like
exploitation is
fuckers, so they
crazy
gonna
when
try to
you
sell you everything under the sun that involves that.
yeah. Them niggas like to fuck a lot. Huh? Okay, yeah, I see why.
Yeah.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
honey pack, honey packs with the juice and what? Dip. Sell it.
Chinese tiger
35,
bomb and all that shit.
15, $20, 15.
Fucking shit blow
You
your
know,
fucking heart out. Then nobody know
this
what's
is
happening to
America.
you.
Don't get it twisted now. I don't know what voice. I don't know what nationality I was when I said that. I was Muslim Arab. Oh, no,
Middle
never
Eastern.
mind.
Just call it what it was. Middle Eastern. You're
Oh,
from Middle
thank you,
East.
P. I appreciate you helping me out because I didn't know what the fuck I sounded like when I said it.
That nigga said I was
Oh,
Muslim.
no. Oh, that was a good one. Last Supper. Oh shit. Let me shut up. All right, we getting serious now.
Well,
Let me chill out.
the topic has it's time to
Oh
start the
shit.
topic. It's time to, I don't want to try to hold y'all too long, but
We out in good time. Shout out to the people who been in the building. Shout out to y'all who came through and fuck with us, man. That's what's happening, y'all. Just right quick, chop. No disrespect.
oh yeah, you good. But
One last statement. Keep the
today's
comments coming.
topic is definitely why is America not a nation under God? When to start it off, just to get the ball rolling, when you hear that, what do you think of?
Dollar bill, y'all.
What you got, Peter?
What I think of why America is not a nation under God is because they gave up on God.
Mm-hmm.
He said, when you hear that, what do you think of? That's what he said.
When I
One
hear
nation.
that,
He said, one nation under God. Correct me if I'm wrong, chop. You asked, when you hear that,
when you hear,
what do you think of? When you hear, when you say one nation under God,
I know
when you hear that,
why
what
is
do you think
America
of?
not a nation under God? What you think of? Like what's one of the
Why
like?
isn't okay? My bad. Then I apologize.
Yeah,
Which
you
is
good,
not.
you good.
You said why is?
Why isn't? Yeah. Let me put the
Why
question.
is? Go ahead with the rest of it. Why is
America not a
not?
nation under God?
Oh, so we saying it's not then? So we saying it's not, or we going by what they say that it is? Because
We definitely saying
they
it's not.
say one nation under God. That's what they say. They say one nation under God.
That's why I use that
right.
thumbs
Okay.
up.
And so
Okay.
when he asked
So
me what
why
he
is
asked me,
America? No, just follow me right quick. I'm building too. I know what y'all saying, but I'm building right. Why is America not a nation under God? Is the question for the people too as well, right? If we say so, he's saying basically, if there's things of God that you're supposed to be doing, or do you even feel like it is? So, Chop, let me say this then. I'm gonna answer it like this. I don't think people understand what God they're choosing to follow when they say these certain things. So when you ask that question, what God are we talking about?
Or who's God?
That's a good perspective to have because when I think about it,
I think that it's a place that God told us about that we know that
But they put it in a singular though, right? But you see that people believe in different things, right? And we supposed to accept it, right?
I mean, that's what they say in America. I don't agree to that shit. But that's
And the
what they
question
say.
is, why is America not a nation under God? So that's a singular, right?
Yeah.
Under God. What God we talking about first? So people can understand that what we're talking about,
Well, we definitely
because
talking about the
certain
God
people are
before Katrina.
Satanists, certain
Before
people are
Katrina,
Buddha, certain people
before,
are Allah.
you know, we ain't talking about all that. Dribbly bob,
You know me, son. I'm on my son that shit.
I don't care about none of that shit. You know
You know,
what we
Shaka
talking about.
almost about to pop out.
We
Somebody's
talking about
Egyptian
the
up there,
real shit. We ain't talking about none of them, none of that extra shit. I don't know none of these other people. I'm not going through all that.
That's what's up, though. So
Because
okay,
the
so let
one
me.
that,
Oh, go ahead,
because
go ahead.
to be real, the one that America follows isn't none of those ones anyway, or supposed to be following. Ain't none of them either. What? You want some? Yeah, they ain't none
Yeah,
of
we
them
gotta.
anyway. So fuck.
So
I mean,
so
y'all do
we,
the
yeah.
Muslim shit. We get mad at the
Nah,
Muslims.
the one we talking about this, as far as let's put it like that. The one, and it speaks of basically who it is or whatever. It's like it's because they don't actually believe that when they say that in singular, it's to make people group up into a group where everybody's God can be accepted. This is why America is not a nation under God, because everybody got their own goddamn God. So when everybody got their own God,
you don't see nation
people
under
are
God.
people are doing thy will. Now, when you say do with thy will, that's a saying that Aleister Crowley used. Now, if we look up who Aleister Crowley is and what he believed in, if we know anything about Aleister Crowley, then we would know that he's a Satanist and also a part of a big cult. Now, even before him, these people believe in that same thing. So they have a God. So is this God the same God that say do what thou wilt, but he's singular, but trying to make people believe that too, chap? We need to dig in deep into it, brother. But that's my answer for that too. And that was under
That's
5 minutes.
I think of a place, and I definitely think of a place where I seen a bitch got destroyed for doing shit like that. But
God damn it, sure did.
I don't know.
Got demolished.
Maybe they found another spot. Or something.
Like
I don't know.
9/11, like a Eiffel Towers. Pause.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
P. Dot, where you at on the spot? You got any information on this type of shit? What's up?
So the only thing, like I said, is that America it was supposed to be one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all that good stuff, right? Well, we've learned that there's never been true liberty and justice for all. We've learned that there's never been any uh supposedly undivisibleness when we're completely divided on a lot of shit. So the fact that we're still looking for one nation under God, knowing that, like you said, like Chop said, we don't know who's serving what God, right? Or who's
When they
God.
make
We got to
decisions,
think about
speaking of us, speaking for me though, too.
When they
right.
make
We don't know
decisions,
who
they
they
basically
serving.
make decisions
Speaking for
based on
decisions for me.
saying
Oh,
shit
and
like
then see, instead of them just saying us at the end of every sentence you just said, Pete, they leave us out, and us is a small as word. There's only 2 letters, but it means so much at the end of the fucking sentence when you said everything you said, bro.
so.
One
Knowing
nation
that,
under God for
right.
us. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, bro.
So for me, is really boils down to really two basic things. One being that I think people gave up on getting to know God, right? the one true and living, right? I think people gave up on getting to know him. And secondly, I think people really gave up on knowing that he has the power to make effective changes. Because if you believe in God and you step on the faith that he tells you you need to step out on, then there's nothing that can't work itself out for you that he can't. There's nothing that he can't work out for you if you just believe in him. So I think that's two basic things that's happening when I see why there is no America under, why America is not a nation under God. It's because one, they don't know what God they're serving, and two, they gave up on the one
That's a
true
good
and living
point.
God. So
So
that's
look,
the
my
two
next
basic
question
things I
is,
came up.
if you was to hear that the LGBTQs had
Shut up.
own
You
version.
sound like Little Richard, P. Dot. Shut up. You better shut up. Go
That the
ahead, talk about that, sir.
LGBTQ plus community had their own version of the Last Supper at the Olympics. And it's crazy that Silence said what he said, because it was something else that one of the teams did that they said was like some type of satanic shit or some shit that they did too. So
They
speak
probably had
on
a
that.
lot of that shit going on. Now, if you asking me, which once I heard about it, I didn't get a chance to view it in real time like everybody else did. But when I did get the time to sit down and look at that shit, I thought I'm not gonna say thought. I called it the most blasphemous shit I have seen in a long time. And I've seen some blasphemous shit, but this takes the fucking cake. And I don't understand why a lot of these countries that say they not with the LGBTQ stuff is participating in the Olympics, knowing that this blasphemous shit is going on. And even with the so-called
Denzel, man.
Christians, even with the
My nigga.
so-called Christians that's in there participating in the Olympics,
You gotta
y'all
have a good and a
should
bad
be,
side too.
Come on.
well, the ones that's supposed to
No,
be
go ahead. No,
Christian,
keep going where you going. Don't worry about what I just said. Just keep going, brother.
the ones that's supposed to be Christian
You ain't
that
gotta answer everything.
really
Keep going.
stand on business when it comes to praising God need to be not participating in the Olympics. Like, until y'all correct this, I'm not participating. Any country that's supposed to be participating in the Olympics. If you gonna be this blasphemous toward God, we can't have
Fuck the
anything to do
countries,
with
nigga, the damn pastors. What's up with them?
I don't understand why
Chop
we
went
not
back
here.
on his ass. Chop, boy,
Right.
that boy, Chop, you dug, Chop, you dug in the back of your consciousness on his ass with that one. You did, so you did. That nigga dug back to blood talk 6 months ago on his ass. But it was a beautiful point, though. Not saying he would exactly. I'm not saying he went against you. Y'all know how I talk. It's all good.
That's a great fucking point.
Boy, you supposed to fucking boy.
Who people is y'all listening to us? We segueing tonight. People is y'all listening.
Oh man, they got having pastors all across the
damn.
We supposed to really be hearing about even the Pope. Where's the Pope at with this?
Pastor, I'm gonna find it before the show, but y'all ain't seen the pastor on the pulpit dressed up in the gay shit, like the blouse and shit. Like
no, I didn't. Damn.
Y'all ain't seen that?
Was that the one that got married?
Chop, you know I would have.
Love as the first.
You know I'm sending that.
The first minister of the church.
Lying, bro.
Wait,
if you put it in the messages, my bad, bro. I'm telling you right now, because
is that the one that got married and introduced himself to the
y'all
church?
did not see this shit, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I probably
if you show it to me, I'm gonna give you props. I'm telling you, but I'm telling you, as you saying it though, Chop, I'm telling you, man. I apologize, nigga, because if you sit there in the messages, that is crazy right now. What you said, that is diabolical.
Wait, look, hold on, fellas. Let me go get some
That
water.
is super villain shit, yo. Like these people is really being despicable me. Like people that understand it, bro. Like, go ahead, what you were saying, though, chap. Please, but this shit is
How the
crazy.
fuck you what DD on this bitch? How you spell blouse?
Mm, mm, mm.
This shit is retarded.
Y'all comment on any of this. If y'all can't, I understand. But y'all, man, if y'all want to say anything on or add anything to that, man, y'all say something, man. Cause we gonna talk that shit, but we gonna definitely read your comments. We fuck with y'all heavy. We appreciate y'all. We need y'all to come through and really, blast this motherfucker, man. Talk about some of this shit. Don't be scared. Whatever your opinion is, we don't give a fuck. That's what this platform is for. Bring the smoke. Bring the smoke. Whatever it is.
He not showing me that shit, son.
Chop, you named the Last Supper LGBT on this version, on this segment, right? So people who LGBT, we come on, man. Don't do that. Don't make it seem like we going against nothing that had nothing to do with your sexuality.
I'm trying to understand.
It's the ignorance of both sides. So
I'm
when
trying
we
to
try to come
understand
to
if
an
this supposed to
understanding,
be something
excuse me.
for
That's what it.
equality.
Just speaking to the
people and
audience,
all
right,
this
Jack?
shit. Why y'all excluding the Christians? Like, why y'all using them people shit like that?
And at the same time, the Christians too, though. That's what I'm saying. The Christians picking and choosing too, Chad. You
Yeah,
just
this
brought
supposed
up
to
the
be in the
pastor.
uproar. This
So
supposed to be in the
why
uproar.
bro, like it's a real conversation, son, on both sides. I don't want them to think that we just picking on them because we already have certain knowledge about, the inception of the LGBT, right? Remember, we did a segment on them talking about it was in a mental health. It was a mental health thing at first, right? It was a mental thing at first.
Well, you know,
It
at
was in
first,
a
that's
mental
what
health
it is.
book.
That's what
They
we. That's
removed it.
That's what we
So,
got to start calling it what it is. So that's a mental problem.
but
That's
you
a
remember this. You
arm
remember
trying
this
to
though,
do
right?
a cauliflower.
I'm just bringing it up
That's a
because we both need
cauliflower
to
trying to
understand
beat
it. Yeah,
broccoli. That's a
Christians
dragon
have a
fruit
mental
trying
problem
to be
too,
an
but it's
apple.
not. Christians got a mental problem too, son. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, because you wouldn't have so many different denominations and
Uh-oh.
people lighting shit up to fit
Chap,
their
you
lifestyle.
poking the bell,
So,
chap. You know you
I
poking
mean,
the bell now, huh?
I did this and I
Am I
said
supposed to
I'm
help the
talking
bell,
to
or I'm
Most
supposed to
High.
help you when you doing
I've
this
been
though?
talking
Am
to
I
the
supposed
Most
to help the
High
bell? I'm
all
supposed to help
day.
you.
And I'm just telling him. He been telling me to just talk. I'm not trying to be long winded because I don't know how much
Right, I
time.
ain't trying to fuck
But
with you, son.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying, like, but I'm
they
not
gotta
gonna cut
hear
no
it though,
corners. I
chop.
gotta be
Certain points they gotta
straightforward.
hear
You
it.
know I gotta be straightforward because we on a time limit. But I can't be long with it, so I gotta be straightforward. But that's all I'm saying. Like, where's Kurt Franklin and TD Jakes and
Ooh, God
all
damn it.
these people? Like, they
Have
playing
you
with
ever been
this the
swallowed?
Lord's Supper. Why y'all ain't got y'all armies together yet to go
Ooh,
in Israel and help the people over there if y'all supposed to be one nation under God?
that's why
And
they
that's
call
where
you
God
chop.
came from. But like I said, I'm
God
waiting for
damn
people
it.
that's like a press play, bro. Because it's like it's so many things that you could just follow.
It is.
What I will say is it's all going somewhere. And there is a place that it's going, and I'm gonna show y'all where it's going. If you ain't read the Bible before, it's a place that did all this same shit that they doing in America, and something happened to their ass too.
One more
I'm
question. Is there such thing as good and bad in the eyes of other people who believe in other gods then?
no. Fuck no. Because they tell you whatever it is you want to do, you can do. Like they say in New Orleans, do what you wanna. I don't know how
Ooh.
to say that shit in French, but that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mêlez-vous français. Mêlez-vous français.
Do what
And
you want
Creole, man.
to, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
So there
man.
was a doctrine that was put upon our people then. I got you, chap.
I'm
I'm
gonna
with
just
you,
keep it.
homie.
I'm gonna keep it a whole stack, son.
Ooh.
I have to come back so I can play the video. But before Katrina, like I said, I was in school with a dude that was a trans. Like, this man, every year he
Thank
upgraded
you.
something different.
Shit been going on. Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
This shit been going on, bro. And guess what? People might not believe it, but if you did that dude something that was unjust, niggas was gonna fuck you up.
Sure. Different
Not
codes back
because they
then.
believe in what he doing,
Would he?
but they
Thank
believe
you.
that
Oh man,
you
good
fuck with
point,
that
son.
man. He wasn't doing you nothing, or woman, or whatever the fuck you going. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You fucked with him for what? And guess I'm telling you, son, shit was like a sickness.
Nigga
But
probably was jumping me or something. That transgender came in there because he ain't like a certain
man,
nigga that was jumping me and helped me fight them niggas.
the
I ain't about to. I
only
ain't about to say,
time
"Hey man, you gay? Don't help me."
the only time that dude ever had a problem, son, is when them young punks came in that bitch. That's what they used to call them, punks, the young punks. Cause them niggas was stupid and wild. They thought they was gay for
And look,
real.
people, let's make that specific for the people too, right quick too. Chop that punk shit. Like we're from New Orleans, people,
Yeah.
so we still have a tag on that word that has that means no disrespect down here. If y'all
Yeah,
don't know,
from what I heard,
ask the punks.
it's levels to the shit. You know what I'm saying? They got the punks, they got the regular gay dudes, the sissies. You know what I'm saying? They got
Yeah,
them.
transgender cross dressers.
Yeah,
Nigga,
like
this New Orleans, huh? That's what I be trying to tell people. We come from a different part of the city where y'all niggas didn't really know how the shit really goes. So certain perspectives that y'all be looking at it as, we been exposed to it, so it don't affect us
oh
because
my,
we are
man.
heterosexual men, as they said, right, Chop? We don't give a fuck about nigga know who to fuck with, as we
But I'm
say,
just
huh,
saying,
Chop?
like, think about it,
Nigga
bro.
know who to
Like,
fuck with.
you just got all I'm saying is think about it like this, right? Think
I'm just
about it.
saying that for them, them up north niggas that act pause and all that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
We fuck with it too. We we fuck with it. We get it, cause it's jokey joke. 'Cause we like to joke. We rib and shit. But
Yeah.
come on, man, we been exposed to that shit. Y'all niggas act like y'all just learning that.
But you
Anyway,
got
go
I
ahead.
just say it like this: as much respect as niggas be having for their grandparents or their mommy
Yes,
and their
sir.
dad, shit like that, or their family. Like the person that gave you life for real, that gave them life, you gonna play with that? Like you gonna play
That's
with that?
right, Mueller. Control. You gonna play with that? Yes, sir.
Like why
Mueller
play
just
with
say it right
that?
there. Control. Come on, man.
Like
For what? What we doing?
what is we doing? You gonna play with that? If you telling me the person that gave us all breath, whoever it was, or whatever it was, or however it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see. I'm just thinking because there's so many different ways
No,
and
just
shit,
off
right?
that base. No, you're right. Just off that base. That's the
Like
foundation of you, of love, life, and you being a part of this world. Definitely, son. There should be a certain respect for that, with anything. So, fuck what they talking about. Mm-hmm. Fuck, great points. Son. You blanked out, chap. If you was talking. Shout out to Mueller, man. I'm telling you, bro. See, bro. Some of the I don't know if you seen the one page, bro, about the dude with his family, bro. On that inheritance shit, Mueller. What you think about that inheritance shit, man? Put it in the comment right quick. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the people who coming through.
my bad, I had to get my baby, but
Nah, you good, son. You already know what time it is.
fucking
Concerned
yeah,
fathers, nigga. That's
bro,
all that's
like
on
that
this
shit,
motherfucking podcast. You
man.
did. That's
But
who
see,
run
that's
this
like
show.
I was telling
Concerned fathers run this show.
I was telling
You might hear a
me and
baby or
P was
two.
talking about that the other day, but I was telling her my
Hmm.
kids and what I did as a child, I use God as the foundation. So it's like nothing against that should be prohibited. Like you know what I'm saying? Like none,
For sure.
like it, and that's how they
On the
think.
real, right?
You know what I'm saying? They be like, Oh no, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like my son had put me in a star with his shoestring, so I had to show him the star, the satanic star.
Put him on game like you
Yeah,
supposed to.
so like I told him the star, like if it was a regular star and the star just
Upside
sat
down
there,
though.
that was a different story. But the way the shoestrings
hmm
was placed, it's the same way. It go up then come down, and I said no,
Upside down. So, yeah.
not doing that. Take it off.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? But you don't know that. But
Of
people, I
course. We
believe
wore
in
it.
all that
Look.
type of shit, and
Remember, we wore it too, huh, Chop? That's how you know to tell him because we did the same shit. We wore a lot of that shit that had them same signs and symbols on it, right, son?
right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But like I said, we can't wait to put Peter out too much longer. I'm about to play this damn video.
I've
Wait,
been
no, yeah.
saying that.
Oh, all right,
Oh,
my
this
bad. I
man,
ain't
fool.
know.
You never
I've
said
been
nothing the whole
saying
time.
that.
See, Chop.
Nigga, y'all talk so loud, y'all
See,
didn't
he
even
think I'm
come
picking
back
on
on this
him.
fucking thing.
See,
Oh
I
no,
here
said,
we
I
go.
I'm
ain't hear
back,
you.
y'all.
I swear.
I
I
fucking
ain't hear you.
coughed and sneezed all
Here
kind
we
of shit.
go.
Man,
Y'all
I ain't hear none of
fake
that shit.
this
Man,
shit.
niggas said we talk so loud. Man, press the play.
Yeah,
Lots more to talk about. Let's get to the Olympics before we get to another call.
but I'm
I
picking on
have
him.
to say, I don't like an Olympic opening ceremony. I watched the 2012. I loved every second of it. But generally, no, it's not for me. But I have to say, my husband said, no, come in. You'll love this. Put the telly on. It was raining in Paris. And I'm sorry, a little bit of Schadenfreude there because Macron is up his own backside, let's be honest. It was all about uniting the French people, showing France to the world, this amazing idea of having this ceremony out on the Seine and not in a stadium because they're so original and interesting. And how'd that work out for you as it chucked rain down the entire time?
Absolutely, Sacha Freud. And when I looked at it, because of course the French love glorifying, love to revel in whatever
Y'all
happens to
fucking
the
out
beast
shit. Shut up.
and take it, make hay out of that. And I just thought, to see the rain
Now look, you
chuck
can see
it
the
down
symbolisms,
and them all in
Tyler.
their
I know you not.
ponchos
I ain't hear you. I ain't hear you. Chop. Pause them right quick with their goof
ceremony. And
ass.
it was not.
I said I know you could see the symbolism in the thing. You seen the way the
What? The
trios
sun
was, the
and
three.
what?
Yeah, all right. I'm just all right.
No. I ain't want to cut you off. I'm just going along with you. I'm just ad libs, though.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I know you
I'm
caught
just
that.
young
You see
Jeezy ad libs.
you were just talking about
Hold up.
Wait,
Muller put something in there. Chop. Put Muller up. What Muller saying? I
he
want you
said
to.
pastors can't get into non-political. They really gov entity and got rules.
Yeah,
Mm. Did we talk about that on Blunt Talk before, fellas?
Yeah, they make
church and
commands.
state can't separate.
They
Mule,
sign
I'm telling you, you gotta fuck with us,
yeah,
Mule.
they don't pay taxes. Like churches don't have bills and shit.
Tell that
Long
nigga,
as
cha.
certain doctrine or whatever. I don't know the documentation. Like
We
I
looked
can't
up the taxes and everything on this motherfucker. We looked up the name of it. We forgot. We don't know exactly, Mule. I'm telling you, but brother, we done hit them. We done destroyed a lot of pastors over here. That's why Chop played the pastor earlier, because now we just make fun of the situations that they in because they are controlled. They are a part of a situation where they have to make money. So they do shit that helps them continue to make money, if I can say it in a nice way.
Yeah, I get what America trying to do, but
I like how you say that.
It is leading us to a spot where it's
It's a point of no return
to be destroyed. But I'm saying
good point, fellas.
My words right because I said destroyed because the place I won't show you.
Not a patch on.
They talked about it in the Bible and it was doing some shit. We're gonna talk about that after the video.
It was not a patch on Queen Elizabeth II and James Bond.
Sorry, the Queen parachuting into the stadium. I'm sorry. We won that one. We get the gold medal on that one. No, but there also, I mean, look, there was this apology over this scene, The Last Supper, with drag queens. Again, why drag queens? Why? Why do drag queens have to be in everything? Even the Catholic Church was angry about that. We had the South Korean team introduced.
Thank you, P. I'm glad you said that.
Why didn't we hear about
it? They did.
No. Oh, I thought he was going. My bad, P. I thought you was going somewhere else. My bad.
A whole white pastor got on.
You said why they ain't hear about it? They're a
And
part
he
of it.
broke it down. He was like, yeah, because this and we thought, and it was the same day of this ritual that we do as Catholics. And
This, hey, let me ask both of y'all a question right now. Who signed the papal bull?
The Catholic Church.
The Pope.
And what was considered the papal bull, fellas? Because we didn't talk about this a lot. What was considered for the Catholic Pope to tell people to do in the
False
papal bull?
idols. That's what that was. False idols.
And they had to go to America, and everybody who wasn't a part of their shit,
to break that shit down a little deeper, dog.
and they died, and they got killed.
Yeah.
If they didn't go up to their false god, they killed people, fellas.
Yeah, that's what they did.
They murdered them.
Yeah,
They
that's the
called
Roman
it
Catholic
the
Church did.
Crusades.
You ain't believe that shit. If you ain't won't
Before
believe
the Crusades, P. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's
they
crazy.
will kill you, dead, pillage your whole village, raping,
the whole
taking
village.
children,
In the name of
God, Jesus.
Boy, that's my nigga, boy. He remember.
In the name of Jesus.
Now I remember. Boy, that's some New Orleans shit right there, boy. If a nigga say we ain't from the city, boy, your ass is crazy.
Look, I ain't gonna lie.
One
of my partners fucked me up with that shit, son. I was it's crazy. That's me and Mueller partner or whatever. When for Katrina, I was in Georgia. Now before Katrina, I was a fucking strong. I carried the Bible in my pocket, nigga. Like on some real shit. I always was like with the
That was
Bible.
a beautiful thing.
But me and that boy were chilling one day and we were just talking about the Bible and shit. And like he said, the Bible to him, you know, it's just like another book. But it's printed on paper like any other book. So they could have put in or took out whatever the fuck they wanted to in that fucking Bible. So that shit fucked my head up, dog. Like I don't think he knew that, but that shit fucked my head up and it made me go on that search of what's real and what's fake type shit, you know. And I come home and extreme makeover doing my church over and be, you know, we starting this big ass shit.
Committed.
League and you know, we started the team and all this shit.
Yes, sir.
Pitch on fire.
Righteous man. You're a
And
righteous man. You good by heart though, chap. That means you good by heart.
Basketball no more. I'm like, man, what the fuck? We can't do nothing because y'all burn something.
Yeah, Jesus, they couldn't keep this bitch going. What the fuck? I thought everybody loved him. My bad, son. I apologize. Go ahead. Just take away for nothing, chap. I get you.
This garden, man, stupid, bro. Jesus kept the whole building from falling down just so we can still play basketball, I guess. So they still ain't let it get that bitch. I had to go play ball somewhere.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man.
People ain't shit, son.
They not. No, like, bro, it's a whole bunch of shit that go on.
I gonna blame that fucking. Oh no, they gonna blame the Bible.
They blame
the Bible didn't say none of that shit.
Son, y'all can see that picture in the book. I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on. And look at the little girl. Didn't I always say that LGBTQ?
Yeah, bro.
Got to do with children too, because you got to teach them that shit.
Come on now.
You can't just. You got to teach them that shit, man. Come on.
Let me ask P Dot a question. P Dot, you still there, right?
Yeah, you got to imprint that shit in their brain as a child.
Let me ask you a question though, Pete. A person, like he said, a person that's knowing that, right? Could they possibly influence the kids
not the people
to get into some other shit? No, you good. I was just asking. I just wanted to ask him that right quick, like based off of what Chop said. You know, they can make shit shake, but can they actually influence other kids if they're into other shit, but not really taking it as serious? Because you're taking away programs and all this shit. Like, couldn't these same people influence kids to do stuff and all that type of shit. Like, cause people act like that shit don't exist too, fella. So I just want to ask P
And a
about
lot of them
based
got
off of what
touched
Chop
too
was
when they was
saying.
by family and shit. That's what I wanted to say too. So I'm not
Mm.
saying that, you know,
It's
something
all
is
good.
wrong
No
with
name,
that
no nothing.
or that,
Yeah,
but I
it's
just want to show sympathy to the ones that did
yes, sir. I do.
get
I got
touched
compassion for that.
or
Yes.
some type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Blunt
because
Talk Nola definitely have
that shit
passion,
ain't really,
compassion for that.
it probably really wasn't them, and not
And
it's like
passion for
something else
kicking their ass. I'm gonna put my foot in their whole ass. If I could. I'm
forced
sorry.
on them type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just did because I know it's
A lot of shit we shouldn't agree
they
with,
probably
but we
gonna
do.
see it. It's on YouTube. They're gonna be saying, "Oh well, yeah, you know, and it's not always like this, and it might be like that. And it might be like this."
Yeah.
All right, I
Yeah.
get it, bro. I
Uh-huh.
get it. It might be
I
like
hear
this.
you, player.
It might be
I
like
hear
that.
you.
I understand. I get it.
Yeah, I hear you. But
If
that don't mean I ain't
it
gonna
was some
react
type of shit forced on
to
you,
silly
I
ass.
am sorry, and I hope the people that did something to you get brought to justice.
If my nigga Chop say, bro, I don't understand that. I'm looking at you different. Soon as he say that. Hey, bro, if you talking to him in a conversation, and I don't understand. Wait, what? Oh, I understand get your.
Just saying.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to be, you know, because they'll be like, oh, they gay bashing. No, we're not. Fuck, I'm not.
It has nothing to do. We
Has
from
nothing
New
to do
Orleans. That's
with
why I
it.
keep trying. I gotta keep reminding people. P. Dot, is we from New Orleans or not, brother? How many gay people have you experienced in your life that had nothing to do with your life, but you saw this shit?
I'm talking about
A
since
lot.
middle school at least.
Nigga,
Easy.
since elementary.
Thank
I can
you.
go all the way back to
You're older
elementary.
than me.
Right.
Exactly,
So,
Chop. That's
This
why I
shit
asked him
never was that
first.
bad
Because
like they
remember, is
making it.
you. I'm gonna say is you, is me, and then it's him. But if you go backwards, it's him, is me, then it's you. As far as generations of them doing this bullshit, and like you saying, Chop, it has never been this bad. That's why P. Dot could. P. Dot could say that, like you saw it, but like, goddamn, how P. Dot like explain like the
most blasphemous
when you was a
shit.
little kid, right? What type of shit that you was influenced with, as far as I'm gonna say, like the early 90s, though, because I was still a little kid too, but you was, a little older. So some of that shit,
all right,
was they already talking about some of that shit or what? Just right quick though, not because I don't want to stop the show. I'm my bad, fellas.
Not like this. I mean, I heard about it, like,
Experience though,
getting
like
back to the
your first
right,
experience. I know you heard, but
like my first time ever really seeing like I saw what we call
something different. Just say something different.
Bitch, they make the
different.
gays sound like
see what I'm saying?
something gonna jump on your neck. Bitch. That's what they make it sound like.
That is true. That's true, Chop.
Species
that's a
about
good
to
one.
fucking
You're right.
Hunt you down.
Sissies, yep.
And fucking
Sissy was in.
make you gay.
I know, right? I know, Chop. It's
Like,
ridiculous.
as we
It
got
was
older,
called sissies. It was.
As we got older, we learned what
Like,
punk
Bob,
was. Like,
it
was see, in my
Please
youth,
don't flag us, yo. We good. We just trying to give y'all the history. This
It's
is what
gonna
Blood
be
Talk
like that,
do.
you know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
explain
But
this
you
shit.
know how that's how they. You
If
know
we
that,
don't explain this
that's
shit, y'all, they gonna think we
whole
attacking them.
right.
I'm telling you.
When you
This
tell
is what
that
we
boy
trying to
that
tell y'all.
shit, he gonna try to rip you, then you gonna rip that boy, and y'all gonna be cool after that. That boy he gonna go about his business.
He gonna go
about his business. That man ain't about to be trying to touch on you and all that shit. Man. You scared for
Fucking that nigga said what you scared for.
Fuck is you scared for? Like, man, come on, bro.
Remember your code, nigga. Anybody got a dick? Anybody got a dick like me? I'm going head to head with him. I remember your code. See?
This nigga
I knew you was gonna like that one, nigga.
Fuck.
Yo, silly ass, man. You a gangster, huh, nigga? All right. Fuck. What the fuck?
Shit, they be saying shit. Fuck, nigga don't be can. Fuck. Stupid ass.
I'm trying
You know, I'm gonna tell you
Go
where the
ahead, Pete.
stigmatism of that shit come from.
Oh man,
Niggas back in the day,
we
knew.
love y'all. We just can't love y'all.
Wait,
Niggas knew back in the day.
Need a muzzle for that one,
right?
Hold on, no,
Yeah, I do.
wait.
I need a muzzle for that. You're right.
You
Zip.
need the buzzer.
Go ahead, Pete.
I gotta get it to you, dog. Nah, wait. Where the trumpet at? Wait, I can't find it fast enough. It ain't loud enough. All right, we go. My bad, brother. I had to
All right. So when it comes to the stigmatism of niggas trying to fight them punks, niggas probably saw a motherfucker punk get their ass whipped by a punk. You heard me? So that's why dudes be kind of skeptical about fighting them motherfuckers because they know what they.
I don't be skeptical. I don't be skeptical. I had to unzip.
Come up with that shit and then say, "Oh,
Hell
I'm not about to fight no punk or nothing like that." No. First of all,
that's a joke. I think that's more of that's more of a joke.
If
Yeah.
you find yourself in a position where you gotta fight one of them motherfuckers, is because you made them
Of course, you gotta
fight you.
But Pete, you gotta protect yourself though, Pete. No, Pete, you gotta protect yourself against anybody.
No, I'm a living.
Well, you didn't say that. You didn't say you was fucking with a punk and then the punk had to protect himself. You didn't say that.
No, listen to what I said. Listen to what I said now.
I'm trying to.
If you ever found yourself in a position where you had to fight one of them punks because you was fucking with them.
You didn't say you fucked with him.
No,
you hear what I said?
Lord.
That's not true. That's not true.
See how you trying to switch my words? Chop, you see how you trying to switch my... You said you was fucking with the punk. You made the decision of fucking with him. We not even playing with them people. That's what I'm saying. Like we let them people go. But if you fucking with them people though, Pete,
and they
need to get their ass whooped. I'ma laugh with the punk. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nigga, I don't know. Man, what? Get your ass whipped. Stop playing with them people, man. Man, what?
Leave them the fuck alone.
I'm a different pedigree, Pete. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You trying to...
No, I'm not talking about you personally. I'm talking about for the people.
I know, but you asking my opinion. You asking my opinion. That's what I'm trying to tell you, son. Go ahead, Chuck.
Man, I got on the bus. You know, nigga, played tuba, so you know, horn players get the things on their lips, bro. Sometimes the lip get raw.
For sure, yeah. Snake lip.
You know,
Pete, that nigga have a big ass
fucking shit on your lip. Yeah,
that's a big bubble on that motherfucker.
You nigga get on the bus. When she on that bitch talking about, oh yeah, he gotta eat pussy, he got that big ass bump on him.
No, nigga was eating man booty. That's what I would have hit him with. I said, nigga, you ate a nigga ass? Wait, why that bitch so fat?
That's what she said.
That's a fight, right? I used to like the fight, Chop. My bad. I used to do shit like that. I'm sorry.
Niggas was eating cat and all that type of shit. Nah,
I used to like the fight, Chop. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, I definitely like
I would tell a nigga some shit like that, me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, man, that motherfucker. I went off on that.
I didn't mean to throw you off the side. My bad, sir. Bro, I ain't give a fuck how big you was, or small, or tall, or none of that shit. Damn, bro.
She went got that punk. And when I went inside, I dropped my boot check, came back outside, and before you knew it, the punk was running up the street, no shoes on. I had to
wait, Chop, say that one more time, brother, because the people probably didn't hear you over me, bro. My bad, bro.
Came back outside, and fucking gay Thanos was running down the street.
Because I'm listening, dog. I'm listening.
No shoes on, you heard me? That nigga was serious. He was coming big old. That bitch came around that car.
Like take coming down the street. Oh
you
no!
Know, at this point, ain't no going.
That nigga built like a deer. Exactly. Punks jump up to get beat down.
Oh yeah, he grabbed my hair, dog, and was trying to do that shit. I was beating that boy head off side of the air conditioner.
I'm sorry, y'all. I have a twisted supportive comedy to the audience, yo. I know y'all probably like silent laughing at this shit. Yes,
When I put that bread out, because my
that
hair
is
was
hilarious,
braided,
yo. Did y'all hear
and the
this nigga?
wind up
He said,
getting
"I
his
put him on the
fingers
side."
inside my braid.
He was already controlling him, yo. Listen to him. He was already. This nigga didn't have no control over himself. My bad.
He was kind of strong on him. I had to let him know.
Oh my god.
Real man, boy. Yeah, I fucked him up. Yeah, I was busting him up. Johnny hit his mom in the face with a brick.
Johnny, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Johnny, no. Johnny, no. That's
Johnny,
battery.
mom-
Johnny, no.
mom won't let-
Why you
mom
hit
didn't let
moms?
me come
They
out
were
the
trying to
house.
jump you?
Yeah,
Why
they
you
was
hit
trying
moms,
to
though?
hit moms, then moms hit through the brick, hit Johnny.
Johnny went Craig on a nigga. Mom, Johnny, where your ass at? Johnny, we gotta talk, bro. We got to conversation. John, where Johnny ass at anyway, man? J5 used to be in the building, bro. You all right, bro? How you been doing, bro?
Going on, bro? Like,
All right. I get it. Then don't even say no more, bro. But J5, bro, if you listen to this with Chop, send it to you, bro. Come on, bro. I'll let your nigga, man. We got to talk about this shit. That is hilarious.
Okay. Nigga mama, nigga run up, and then she.
P Dot, the brick. P Dot, is you listening? Where you at?
Your mama.
What the fuck? You don't hear this shit?
Going.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I just wanted your commentary on it. That's all. That's why I be asking.
I was trying to see what happened with the brick because I couldn't hear what he was saying.
Yeah,
I mean, he said it. He said Johnny hit the mama with the brick. Nigga, I did not talk over him when he said that. Come on, Pete. I did not talk over him when he said that.
Johnny punched the lady, and the lady got a brick and hit Johnny with the brick.
Come on, man. You know you making up shit.
Out there. Then that's when my mama came out there. You know, she went to. We had to go to court for that shit.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah, we had to go to court for that. And I filed never with my family and family.
I mean, we were trying to joke about it, but you want the man to get all this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you act like you ain't here. That man said Johnny hit that lady with a brick. I did not talk over him when he said that, though. I did not talk over him.
You don't always
Johnny,
happen like that.
said Johnny put the
Sometimes,
lady, and the lady hit Johnny with a brick. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah.
Oh my bad. I'm saying it wrong. My fault.
I said it backwards. Johnny got hit with the brick.
I'm probably wrong, Chop. You probably said it backwards. Oh, I'm probably wrong. Which one?
Yeah, I said it backwards.
My bad then, bro.
Yeah,
I apologize, Pete, because I heard Johnny hit the nigga. I heard hit the lady with the brick.
I heard that too. I'm like, wait, what? Johnny hit
So did Johnny hit the lady with the brick or not?
No, he didn't hit the lady with the brick.
So if
All
the
right.
exit right there, you know it's close with that little bitty fence in the middle, right? If you uptown, you know what I'm talking about. Like they got a skinny little fence, and you got two houses in between. We in between one side of the fence and the house, so it's only that much space in between the motherfucker. And it's me and the man Punk and everybody else trying to
That
get in
nigga
there.
said the man punk. That's a new one. I never heard of man punk.
I don't know.
I love it. No, I love it. But I'm just giving you your props, Chop. That's all. I'm just giving you your props. It's creation.
But I'm just telling Peter, like, yeah, you can't say that. You gotta be messing with him. No, I didn't mess with the punk. I was messing with his sister, and he came his ass around there.
Oh, fucking with you. Like, oh, you messing with my sister? Oh, nigga, you about to get your ass whipped.
He thought. That's what he thought.
No, that's what you were saying in your mind. Like,
shit happens.
Your ass whipped.
That's exactly what he thought.
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga had a grip on my head with my shit braided. I don't know how he did that shit. That was
What you mean? He learned it from his sister and them.
I'm just about to say that shit.
That nigga had a grip.
He want to be a woman. He gonna fight like one. How you gonna grab your hair?
Oh, he full cosplay at that point, Peter. He full cosplay at that point. Yep.
That's wild. Nigga, you got some good life stories, boy. You better start writing that shit down and put it in the book.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
dog.
telling
I
it to
been
you right
trying
now, shit.
to do it, write me a little book or whatever, dog. Cause I got son that before Katrina, nigga, son, boy, look, niggas. After
That nigga
Katrina,
was a
I could
fool.
definitely see I became a better person. But
You know, you just calm down.
nah,
you
before
still,
Katrina,
you
it
was
like-
already a good person.
That nigga ain't
You
calmed
just had
down.
to calm
Hell
down.
nah. That nigga turned up, nigga.
I still was doing good because I was.
That
I
nigga
was
turned
New
up.
Orleans for Mad Science. I was going to Delgado. and
Ace
shit.
King 365. King 365,
And I
nigga
was,
turned up, man.
Douglas and shit. I was turned up, son. Like I don't know, son. And I wasn't smoking. I wasn't drinking. The most you're gonna catch me coming from the store with is a high side.
Yeah, it was. Well, that's what I'm saying,
Right.
Chop. It's different time. It was different times back then.
Yeah.
Fighting didn't mean you had to smoke and do all the other dumb shit.
Oh,
you see what I'm
You
saying?
wouldn't believe it, but niggas thought
Violence don't mean
smoking and
niggas
chill.
thought that- niggas thought because I was talking about the Bible and shit a lot that I was timid or something. I guess.
Uh-oh.
Scary
There it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I always would say that.
You heard
Niggas
you
would
just
be
say it. How
doing
people
something,
thought.
you know, some dumb shit, and I'd be like, oh no, I don't think y'all should be doing that. Like, I'm telling you, one time my partner came to me and was like, you were supposed to hit this little white girl in middle school. And I'm telling him, like, boy, I definitely ain't about to fuck no white girl, but you know, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to have sex before marriage. And he goes like, man, what the fuck you talking about? Boy, I ain't never heard that shit. So the nigga asked his daddy, and his daddy told him, like, yeah, nigga, you're not. But you're supposed to wait till you're married. So boom. You know. But that's the type of nigga I was. But I still had partners and shit. But I'm not gonna let no dumb shit go on in front of me. I ain't no rat or be ratting on nobody. No, bitch. If something happened, we all gonna be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
called morality, Chop. That's why I don't understand why you like Drake more than Kendrick.
I don't like Drake more than Kendrick.
Oh my! I was just fucking with you, but
Oh yeah, no, I
you know
love
I had to.
Drake, though. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Y'all know I fuck with Drake, man. I definitely fuck with Drake.
I ain't want to throw it off the sudden. You know I had to hit you though right quick.
I'm gonna give Drake his props right now.
Cause King 365 in the building, Chop. I had to throw him off right quick so he could listen. You hear me?
You motherfucking break up.
Cause you dropping them bombs tonight, nigga.
If you broke up with somebody, son, Drake is the nigga to listen to, my brother. I'm telling you, like, if
All
that
the
nigga
stolen lyrics and all, huh, bro?
He'll get you through it, or he's gonna have you.
He gonna get you through that shit.
He'll get you through it. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Party Next Door then.
You know what I'm saying? That's questionable.
Cause he
lyrics.
definitely didn't write it.
Yeah, Johnny was in the club the other day, and we was listening to some shit. It's a whole song from the bitch so hard, but at the end of the bitch, we be saying something about the fucking broke boys. I don't like no broke boys. Like, nigga, why is you singing to the broke boys on a song? Like, that just was gay. Gay. I'm like, no.
Yeah, and it's not even the gay shit. Like, you're not even from a broke area neither, as a kid or as a person. You never was from a broke area neither. That's the big. I think you hear me. You feel me, Peter? That's like Rakim saying, "I ain't no joke," but then be out there joking.
We don't like no broke boys, but no, nigga, like. The morality would have kicked.
Who are
You
you?
don't like no broke boys, nigga. Oh man,
He from the six. The six. There's some broke boys out there in the six, child.
I ain't gonna lie.
The real six.
Now Kendrick got some shit that bop, like some real boppity shit, but he really got that. You know, you gotta think a little.
It's more mindful. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think there should be an area for that too. So like, you shouldn't always want to turn up. You shouldn't always want to turn up. You shouldn't always want to be in your feelings all the time. Like, you should just want to get into a metaphor of who you is as a person sometimes. Like, what's going on? What's happening? Like, somebody to talk about it. It's a space for everybody though, Chop. That's my point, right? It's a space for everybody, son. But know your place and know what the fuck going on and know who you is as a person. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not
OG
a New
fucking
Testament
OG
nigga. I'm
Miller.
eye for an eye
See?
type
So
thing.
this nigga was carrying the Bible too.
I was.
That's a good one.
I was.
That's
man,
a
like,
good one. See,
man.
that's a good one. I ain't
Hey,
even see that.
nobody.
Oh,
Hey, bro,
Mala.
See, look. I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you. I'm gonna tell
hey,
you this. Some of
what
the
we
most
doing out here in these
gangster
goddamn
people.
streets?
I'm gonna say
King
this. Some of the
365, what
most
you said?
gangster
What we doing out here in these goddamn streets? What are we doing?
No, hold on, dude. Mullah,
And this have nothing to
I'ma
do
tell
with
you,
you, Chop Chop. We not attacking you, son. We not even talking about that. We talking about that bullshit
carrying Bibles and whipping
that's
ass.
going on with everything, sir. We basing it on everything. Look, like we gotta correct ourselves. We gotta say, I was wrong about that one. My bad, round. Or I apologize. Like I always say it all the time, but nobody says nothing. But it's good, dude.
It's niggas
Because
that
it's just say I'm wrong. It's okay to say, nigga, I fucked up. I did it. Whatever it is, you know. And I think people have a problem with that shit. Not saying you have a problem with that, but you know, everybody, son. Like certain things we just don't want to, you know, let go. And I think people have a problem with that. That's why we can't control black. You feel me, child? Like when we in everything, we can't control black because niggas can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Niggas can't say, "Oh, I was wrong about that." You trying to get money over here? You trying to get money over there? You trying to get everybody get money. Now what? We all still black. So you know, it's a fucked up circle that we put ourselves in sometimes, and self-reflection sometimes is the best thing to do. You know.
But to get back to the point, if you people, it's somebody that you feel that started life for you and your family or your race of people or whatever, it's like, wouldn't your being wanna at least please that person and do this shit right here with the child up there and all that, you know, with all the sex trafficking,
love.
all this shit,
you definitely have to have love.
Crazy as fuck. Disney being like the #1 place for sex trafficking. Like that's where the most sex trafficking goes on and happens.
The manipulation of love. Yeah. See, when it's corporate, it's a manipulation of love. Because they don't give a fuck about love.
I definitely want to go to Disney World, but everybody gonna be air tagged up. You can promise that. They gonna have to fucking take the shit.
No. Disney World, listen to me, chop. Disney World shit that they have for amusement for kids has nothing to do with the fuck shit that they're doing at Disney World. That's just you as a grown ass father trying to bring your kids to Disney World. That's it.
Right.
As long as you keep it on that level, that's all. But if anything else come at you on sideways shit, you see some shit, then yeah, you be a man and express how you whatever the fuck you saw. But it has nothing to do with your purpose of you bringing them down. You see what I'm saying?
Czech Republic,
so people
Korea,
get that
North Korea,
misconstrued too.
slightly different. We've had a commentator who's been sacked from Eurosport for
Six Flags and all that. Nigga, bring them kids to that shit. Them kids don't know. It's these grown ass adults acting like kids. They goof
Probably
ass.
not. We probably don't do that anymore. Could the guy not just go sorry, move on? And the small matter of a convicted Dutch rapist competing for the Netherlands in volleyball. Child rapist. Sorry, let's get it clear. Child rapist.
To start with the last story first, I just can't understand why the Dutch would stand by him. He's representing their country, and I just
he don't understand.
19 years old, he travelled to the UK to rape a 12-year-old 3 times. And then
he ain't drive to that bitch. He been raping bitches. That was just when he went. He wanted to travel for.
Only served a year. What the hell is that about? And now he's competing for his country.
And now they're protecting him because they're insisting that he doesn't have to do the mixed zones where journalists get to interview the athletes, and they have to remove him, and they're removing him from the village. I just don't understand.
That's a black dude we talking about?
The thought processes the Dutch would go through.
It is extraordinary.
I know it's a black Dutch dude we talking about.
The chaos on the railways. That's actually been arrested now. Those arsonists affected the Eurostar and others. I know we've got a call coming in from one of our audience, but let's
pause it right quick because I can't hear you. Pause it right quick and play it again.
Steven Van de Vel Booed. Yeah, that nigga. I don't know.
The book. No, you saw it, nigga. You see it.
And about that mystery £20 billion black hole. Good morning to you, Barry.
Morning, Julia.
Good morning.
Morning, Theo. Yeah,
My nigga,
really, I mean, you know,
Exactly. Do you know what? Do you know what? That's what Hunt should do. You know, I'm not a fan of Jeremy Hunt. You should stand up and go, really? Like,
they're going to something else. But
I was about to tell you, if you're gonna keep it on there, put the closed captions on next time so we could read what she was saying. Because her accent was fucking me up.
Oh, her motherfucking accent is tough, boy. That bitch is.
But that's all I
Nigga, she sound like a bitch from New Orleans.
About
Let me tell you about the stimulus, y'all. But the stimulus is back. You heard me? Shit. I see what them motherfuckers be talking about, boy. Well, you could tell what a motherfucker from somewhere. Certain people accent that bitch thick as fuck, like they from a certain area, nigga.
Man, so look,
but that's everywhere though.
I mean, all right, I'm gonna just show y'all this because I don't want. I'm about to pass the mic after this, but y'all can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
What the fuck on?
Sodom and Gomorrah.
So that's why they call them sodomites.
So look,
come on, P. Come on, P.
Yeah, that is
Come
why they
on,
call
P.
them sodomites. I just had to let that sit there, but it looked like a lot of stuff that's going on in these cities was going on. It's going on in America.
Oh, what?
That's all I'm
Good
saying.
point, Chop.
And
So look. Go ahead, Chop. I'm gonna let you finish. No, I want you to finish that, but I want to say this, and I'm gonna wait till you finish, and then I'm gonna say something, and then I'm gonna put today's time with it, and y'all gonna see what I'm saying because it makes perfect
so
sense.
look, I'm about to just break this down.
We always see what you're saying, P.
The story of Sodom and Gomorrah is told in the Bible's book of Genesis, chapters 18 and 19, and it's about two ancient cities, Palestine. That were destroyed by God for their wickedness.
That's important.
Story is similar
to the audience. I'm sorry, Chop. That's for the audience. That's important what that man just said. Listen.
The story is similar to the Genesis flood narrative in the theme of God's anger in response to human sin.
Nah, wait, pause. Ain't no God's anger my ass. See what I'm saying, Chop? See how they try to flip it?
Yeah, that's an AI.
Ain't no God anger my ass. That man said, no, there ain't no AI. It's been since the Catholic Church. No, listen. It's been since the Catholic Church, Chop. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't no God anger my ass. Y'all went against who y'all said y'all believed in. Remember our conversation in the beginning.
Right.
Fellas, remember our conversation in the beginning and the questions I asked y'all. Don't say God mad nothing. What he mad for, Chop? What he mad? What he mad for? Y'all already went against. Look, listen, nigga. You already did it. You already went against me.
Right.
What I'm mad for? Now I'm just proving my point after this. At this moment, correct?
Right.
I'm just proving my point now. It's no mad. It's no nothing. It's just y'all not believing in me, so I gotta prove a fucking point. Right. What I'm mad for? Okay, go continue, my brother. Stop playing. Go ahead, child. But that's what they do, you do, sir. That's what they listen for the motherfucking fake.
In the prophet and New Testament as symbols of human wickedness and divine retribution, and the Quran also includes a version of the story. That's what the AI response was.
Wikipedia says, "Oh shit, look at that shit right there." Both cities
Either you
were
gonna ride with
destroyed
us or you gonna
by
collide with us. It is
both
simple as
cities
that
were
for me and my
destroyed
niggas.
by fire from God because of their sexual wickedness, including rape, child sex abuse, and indecent assault, as well as
Wow. Where you at?
homosexuality.
I'm sorry. You at the
Some
top?
scholars
You at the
believe
AI shit. Okay.
some
Wow.
scholars
This is from
believe
Wiki.
that the cities
Wikipedia saying
were
something different.
in Moab, east of
Go
the
ahead, Chop.
southern
No, go ahead, Chop.
edge of
I'm just doing that for the audience, fellas. Don't worry about me.
The word sodomy, anal sex, is derived from Sodom. Okay.
Oh, so it is anal then. It's going in your ass. Okay.
Yeah, that's what sodomy
Audience.
is.
No, I'm not asking. You already know, P. You already know, brother. It's for the audience. Come on.
Rhetorical question.
My nigga.
But I passed the
Nah.
mic. I just wanted to
Okay.
wrap
So
P-Dot, here's your time.
So look,
You better
according
not
to-
say nothing about the lavia being slithered.
No. So according to So when you think back about our time in New Orleans prior to Katrina, this city was what? Under siege. Motherfuckers was dying in this bitch at what? Down to 600-700 a year, right? Homosexuality was on the rise and it was getting out of control. What happened? A fucking
And no
flood.
rise my ass. It been homosexuality here.
No.
Oh.
It was on. No.
So it wasn't no homosexuality before Katrina?
Listen,
That what you're saying?
homosexuality was here, but it was a start. It's starting booming.
I'm trying to.
Like,
I'm asking questions. That's why I'm asking you a question. If you can't answer the question, don't get mad at me because you can't answer the question. But just answer the question. Was there homosexuality before Katrina?
Yes, homosexuality was in New Orleans before Katrina. It didn't start. I don't want to say the word blossom. It was becoming more and more apparent. It became a thing.
You keep
where
going in and
it
out on
had
my
to
shit.
be-
That's probably my shit. Hold up. You can hear him, Chop? Because I can't hear him.
Yeah, I
That's
can
part
hear
of my end. Okay, I'm gonna come back in,
it's
fellas.
kind of low though, P.
I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna come back in, yo, because I couldn't hear nothing he said. It's probably skipping on my end. My bad, P.
All right. Mhm.
Yeah, man. What you said, P. Dot?
So when you think about the crime, the rapes, and all those other things that were happening in our city prior to Katrina, and then look at the fact that homosexual, I could remember decadence and all that shit started around that time. Like right before Katrina, decadence and all that shit started popping up down here. Like, yeah, we had people who were homosexual and we had shit going on in the quarters. You know, they had their own little section on Bourbon Street and all that. We knew about all that, right? That was areas that people stayed away from. If you didn't agree with the homosexual thing, you stayed away from that section. So what happened? And people started. I kid you not. I was like, man, this shit feel kind of weird. Is getting, shit starting to look a little fuzzy, right? So all of a sudden, here come Katrina. Boom, water every fucking well. What happened? 2 cities get flooded, right? Chalmette and New Orleans, and everybody took that as a sign from God, which we know it wasn't really a sign from God because He promised that He would never flood the world again. But we looked at that, it was like, okay, this was like Sodom and Gomorrah at one point, but with the shit that was going on down here. So now you look at today's time, and it's saying Sodom and Gomorrah were 2 cities that were destroyed by what? Fire.
Right.
So what are we looking at what's about to happen next? Considering the fact that the fucking Olympics is promoting
It don't matter. They gonna make us.
LGBTQism and this shit is going on all over the world. So what are we thinking is going to happen if in the Bible God warned people about that type of shit? You see what I'm saying? The shit that people doing with these children, the rapes, the homosexuality and shit like that. So when we look at
Well, what if I say it already happened? We living in the end, and whatever the end is infinite instead of just the world stopping like you want to believe when you.
Or like we were told by our grandmother.
Yeah, I said it right, just like I said it.
Yeah.
Jack, what you think about that? You could chime in.
Yeah, because that's what we were told. The world we living in our last days. We've been living in our last days.
They tell everybody that. They were saying that shit in the 60s.
Yeah, I don't think we're living in the last days, but I think that it is getting worse. I think the same thing can happen to America.
Yeah, and that's why I said what I said. It's bound to happen again.
Yeah.
No, what I mean about the end shit. That's what I'm saying. Like the end is, look, it already happened. Is what I'm saying. Listen to me. The shit of, like we bought this word up a lot of times, but we really didn't pay attention to it. Right? People having morals. That shit is damn near non-existent, fellas. You hear me? Niggas think whatever they do is right, and you shouldn't tell them nothing about it. You a hater, you this, you that, or they gonna act aggressively to you because you shouldn't be telling them nothing. Listen to what I just said. What kind of control is that over people when you say we are one nation under God? You know, how do you bounce back from that, Pete? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you understand that? Like, because it's all about control, right? So how do you control that? How do you control an uncontrollable thing that says that they are under control?
You have to make them submit.
Fuck.
Either you submit.
How? How though? How? You gonna tell them to keep believing in Jesus and pray?
Nah, you gotta.
That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers making laws up. Like what is it? The knowledge? Is it the violence? Is it the? That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm just picking your brain, brother, and I'm just just going off a chapter situation.
I think the biggest thing that we have to do is, as a people, if
don't be too long too, because Chapman already passed it, so you done already did your thing, so.
I haven't done anything yet.
Oh shit! Don't give me three. Give me a quick one then. Just throw me a fastball right quick.
I think the biggest thing
Chop was trying to hold this shit down, nigga, but
I think the biggest thing that we have to do as a people of as believers in the Most High is really just boil down to standing on business. We can't be wishy-washy with the shit. Like, if you know you don't support that shit, don't support that shit. Anything related to, don't.
But they don't know because they tell them to support the person instead of what they stand for. So what do you do then? So that's why I say. So we can keep going, but that's what I'm saying, Pete. Like, for people out there listening, y'all have to put that in perspective. But go ahead. What you say? You think you have to do what?
I think that's just the thing of it, bro. Like, if you have like the thing
like
that
what I just said, you gotta what you stand for,
you gotta stand on that. Like, if you don't support it, don't support it. If you saying you
but it's the person that they sell them, Pete. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's the person.
Support the person.
We can move on, Peter. No, but they do though. So let's move on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They do though. Kamala Harris is up for president right now. Let's move on, Peter. Please. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Let's move on, because people do. They fall for it every day, brother. And why? If they know all this shit you saying.
People fall for.
Say it again, Pete. Say it again, Chop. What you say?
What you saying people fall for, Pete? I can't hear.
I didn't say anybody falling for anything.
No, I was saying it. That was me saying people fall
all
for
right. So what you was
what's
saying,
going
Pete,
on.
What you was saying, nigga? I ain't go ahead.
He talking to you, Silent.
I'm talking to you,
No,
Pete.
he asked me. Maybe I told him what I would say. What I said.
Talking to P. Dot.
He forgot what his point was.
No, my point was if like you see.
I say that to buck you up. That's all. Go ahead.
All right, I don't want to get too far off track. So don't support. Look, if there's an agenda that you don't support it. Whether it be people like Kamala Harris or whomever. If you don't support them, don't support them because of the like we talked about last week with the people wanting to vote for Kamala Harris because she's a black woman, but she don't identify as a black woman. She don't know who the fuck she want to identify as because when she get in front of that camera and they say,
that's a good point.
You were an Indian. You come from an Indian family.
Filled out paperwork for a Caucasian.
Right, she's going to identify herself as an Indian. If she say she's white, she's going to identify herself.
Filled out paperwork for a Caucasian.
You see what I'm saying? So if you know that this person has no true identity, don't support them. But we get, like Stalin saying, blindsided because people are telling you
that's all I was saying.
Who they are and they not who they say they are.
I heard somebody say once that Kamala Harris wasn't nowhere during the whole presidency. Now all of a sudden, how is she able
where
to
was
be
she?
a candidate?
Where was she? Nobody seen this broad.
I mean, she's
the
the vice
only time they
president,
saw
so that would make her. That would make her.
That would make her do it just as much shit that Pence had to do when Trump was in office. Vice president they have to go talk to the UN and all that shit. Remember, we talked about this shit on Blunt Talk. Where Kamala Harris been at? She has been non-existent through that nigga making all them decisions as if she had nothing to do with it, fellas. Remember what we talked about. That's all I mean. I don't try to remind y'all of none of the other shit. I remind y'all of what we talked about. We said this shit because of the information that was given to us. Remember, where has she been? Remember, we talked about this. Where's she been at? With all these decisions of this nigga giving away all this money, chop. Huh? Where's she been at? Tell me we ain't talk about that shit.
Yeah, she gotta be there. Ain't no.
She gotta be there.
Yeah, ain't no not.
The president and vice president of the corporation.
Saying she was supposed. She just came. She just popped. Come on, stop. Come on, bro. That's come on, bro. You supposed to say more than that now. You just she did. She was supposed to be there. No, it was supposed to be there. My ass, nigga. She disappeared, dog. You know she did.
She definitely disappeared.
Come on, sir. You know she disappeared, bro. On purpose, nigga. She act like she act like she wasn't even endorsing what Biden was doing because
she don't.
Let's roll.
She don't.
No, she did. She endorsed everything he did, but backpedaled when the shit got put on her.
But I don't think she morally really feel like, you know.
Man, that motherfucker was locking niggas up and leaving them locked up past their sentence date. Moral my ass. She backed everything the president did, and then when it came down to the come down and people started moaning.
When it was time for to see her though, no. When it was time to see her to say, hey, I did this. Where she was at.
Oh, she was gone.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. What they did, they put Biden ass up there, half dead, and that's why people making fun of his ass right now. Because Kamala Harris ass was supposed to be there to catch Joe, but she never was there. Fellas, think about it. Listen, I'm not just bringing this shit out of my ass. I'm telling you what the fuck they doing. If you see it. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is that what the fuck you seeing?
That is what I said. And we have
No, is that what you
all
seeing? I didn't say that what you said.
Oh,
I
no.
say, is that what you seeing? Chop, you see what I'm saying, though, bro?
You're not seeing none of that.
I damn sure don't
They
see it.
selling a
You
little
see
ass to Japan. They selling a little ass to Ukraine and shit. Like, we hoes. People are looking at America. We are hoes now. We don't control shit. And that's what nobody don't want to talk about. And that's why they mad at Trump. Because at least Trump is the only one that is at least trying to say that, bitch, I ain't no hoe. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Bitch, y'all just can't come here and just... See? Ooh,
Oh no, that means you
that's
gonna
why
vote
we ain't
for
no.
Trump.
That's why we ain't no nation under God. You motherfuckers. What's wrong with it? Chop, man. It's a good segment, brother. I apologize. This is a good fucking segment, son. Stop playing with me. They worry about the wrong shit, Chop. That's their problem, son. As black people, so-called, we worry about the wrong fucking shit. We ain't even saying we being tricked out. We being holed out. Cause you ain't been saying nothing but black bitches. And that's what white supremacists used to do to black bitches back then. That's why they call white boys honkies. Cause they used to honk for the bitches when they used to come get black bitches when they didn't want their wife to know that they were cheating on them. Yeah, I said it. Prove me wrong, bitch, or prove me right. Either way, I don't give a fuck. That's what the fuck happened. You can see it too.
America will fall. Why? Because America denied Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
And I believe there are beautiful people watching us from America. I love
Would you say Santa Claus?
I love you to death. But
you sure do.
These so-called government has walked away from the Lord Jesus because they are destroying millions of children and future generations.
Oh. Who you telling? You look like you hit about 5 of them.
In one state,
yesterday,
which I will keep unknown, they want to legalize.
That's the only thing I'm mad with him about when he said that. In one state, which I will keep unknown. No, make it known. Fuck the dumb shit. Make it known.
Make it known for what?
This law.
Make it known for what?
A law that they're trying to legalize. Which he about to finish up. I'll let him finish that. Hold on.
Where parents will not be allowed to refer to their child as he or she. If you say he, she, you will be persecuted. You'll be taken to court.
For what?
They've legalized marijuana everywhere. Woo. They make millions every day.
I'm not mad about that part.
They make billions every day.
Hey, big factories making marijuana.
Billions.
Child, press pause right quick. See, he went to marijuana. Now, he gonna go from kids to marijuana right quick. Something that hard, chop. Listen to me. And something that soft right quick in all one sentence, right? Now, I've been talking to Bukine. I've been talking to my girl about this shit, and we've been both realizing. Y'all remember one thing? I got this vampire in Brooklyn, and he was Eddie was the vampire and shit. And I ain't gonna explain the whole shit, but yeah, he had a tactic to get people. And you know what one of the tactics was? I'ma find out what they into, and I'ma fuck their head up with it. Now y'all take that how y'all want. I'ma find out what they into, and I'ma fuck their head up with it. I'ma twist what they think they want, but they really don't want it, because I'm getting what I want out of the situation. That's why I'm doing it, stupid. If you wanna know that too. If you can't understand, I'ma find out what they into, and I'ma fuck their head up with it. I'ma twist it, I'ma pervert it. Right? Now, why would I do that if I wasn't no slimy, goonball, badass motherfucker, huh? See? So there is a difference, right? Everything can't be all good. So why would you want people to do what they want to? Melee-boo français.
No, you definitely can't.
Go ahead, child. Go ahead, child. No, go ahead, sir. I'm just saying.
You can do what you want. Go
That's
ahead,
for the
P.
audience, though.
I was listening.
In your backyard. State of
Since
California.
you want to act like
Lot
you're
of them.
confused.
Lot of them.
You know what the fuck it is.
Abortion legalized. Bibles taken out of schools. No more you are allowed to speak about Jesus Christ because you are offending people. America, what happened to you? Once upon a time, you were supposed to be a Christian nation.
Once upon a time.
Today
No,
you are.
they battling. They battling. The demons are battling right now.
They've been in
None
there.
of them is accepting. None of them is accepting the Father God. If y'all think about it, right?
Right.
In my line chat, none of them is accepting the Father God. They fight against each other like they the gods. Y'all not the one. So who fighting? You said, Chop, if you read your Bible, P. Dot, if you read the Bible, you have the Father God. You not the God yourself.
Exactly.
So none of that shit don't matter. Even Jesus himself in certain scriptures said that you're not supposed to be following me. It's false prophecy. That's why it's one nation under God. Motherfuckers.
A lot of people just never, like I said, a lot of people never paid attention to that. They look at
No, they pay attention. They pay attention to, but I get what you're saying though.
They don't realize.
They want to do what they want to. They don't really. Go ahead, P. My bet. You go ahead, keep talking.
I don't think a lot of people realize that even in the Bible, Jesus says you're not supposed to be following me because I am basically just a messenger coming here to tell you what he said.
So what he said then? So the question is, what he said then, right? See?
Right.
Do people question themselves?
No, I don't think
that's the question. What's the question? So what's the question then?
No, I think they question everything else but that. Like, yo, come on now. Because if you
know what they use against you though, you go through. Look, know what they use against you. The verse where they say, "Can nobody come through? Can nobody pass through the heavens through me? Besides through me."
Yeah, none shall enter the kingdom
That's
of
what
heaven
they
except by way of me. That's that same thing.
I mean, if you knew it, you could have just said it. You know, you didn't have to let me struggle.
No, we said
Chop, he don't like Chop, he don't like me. But if you know what I'm saying, just say it. It's my point. If you know what I'm saying, just say it.
I see. That's the thing. I think people just don't. I think people misunderstood that.
You understand?
Like,
That's how I feel.
People misunderstood.
Yeah, you feel. Now you feel how I feel. We having therapy on this show. I love this show. Now.
People took that saying. Oh, God said none. Jesus said nobody can enter the kingdom of heaven except through Him. That is true.
Yeah, they use it against you.
You still have.
But the Old Testament says something different. So what come first, P? Look, the Old Testament says something different. What come first? The kid or the motherfucking mama?
The father came first.
I mean, that wasn't my answer. That was my question. But since you won't be extra smart now, since we, you know what I'm saying, Charlie, like he just drew something on me. You ain't threw nothing on me just now, nigga. I've been hitting you. What you mean?
Had nothing to do with it. It's all about the father.
You see what I'm saying, Charlie? Like he threw something on me just now. All right, P. Let me just give me. All right, you right. You right.
No, like. I don't think that. I think what they're looking at is when Jesus said that. The whole time, all he was saying is, if you believe in what I'm telling you, then
this
you
where I
should
get it
definitely
from.
believe in where my daddy.
Guess where I get it from?
Like, yeah, my daddy.
That's it.
So if you believe in me, you should definitely believe in him. Because believing in me is you saying that you believe in him.
Man, look here. This ain't my shit. This ain't my shit. I had nothing to do with none of this shit. I've been born into this shit, and this is what happened, and this is what the fuck I'm able to do, and this is what the fuck I'm here to do for y'all. If y'all don't understand this shit, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That's what the fuck I'm telling y'all. Y'all put this shit into some, like, these people are celebrities and shit. Take it down a notch. Put it to the basis of it's just a regular person on an everyday life, and they some so-called some shit just happened to him to where he's able to do shit. That's what I'm saying. Like people make this shit so difficult, fellas. Like it's crazy. Like if you believe in thugs and selling drugs and on the street or all this other shit, okay, just put that into the Bible stories, because that's all it is. It's a fucking history book. You see what I'm saying? So if you look at it as a history book, you wouldn't look at it as like something to be praised. It's just something to be talked about. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like this shit either happened or not. It is what it is. You know?
Right.
Shit,
denying the Lord Jesus, and you are ashamed to speak of his holy name. Look what the Lord is doing to you. America, wake up.
What are you doing?
Who is your leader today? He forgets his name at certain times when he speaks.
Oh, also,
it's two devils, y'all. You gotta pick one. See? I'm trying to tell you.
Now
it's
look,
two devils. You gotta pick one.
I think earlier when we was getting ready to start the show, like when we first started, you were saying this is what happens when people were playing with God and going against God.
Come on, man.
One of the things that he was talking about, because he's saying that being that you're supposed to be a nation under God, you playing with God as the leader of the country. You playing around with people, lives and their livelihood, and you letting all kind of fuckery happen. Now look what I'm doing to you. I'm punishing you. You can't even remember who you are. I'm making you forget who you are. I'm taking away your
They be so influenced, they don't even remember their own lies, Pete. And they get mad at people when they point out their lies. That be the bullshit. So that's where I come in at. Or Blunt Talk No Less, I can say, for the fellas. That's where we come in at, like the fucking Ghostbusters. You feel what I'm saying now? That's what this is the target. Yeah. Like, hold up, player. You said this now.
And you're doing this. Hold on now. Don't get mad at us because we catch you in your lie. And that should be the mentality of every person of color in this country. Pay attention to the stories that's being told to you on media and analyze that shit and start looking, do back checks. Check out the backstory behind some of the shit, because not everything that's being told to you in mainstream media is the full 100% uncorroborated truth. You got to corroborate the truth for yourself and start doing the back searches and start thinking about, well, wait, you said this 2 years ago, but in 1 year after you said that, this happened, then this happened the next year. So you lied of what you said you were going to do 2 years ago. Same thing like what people thought about Barack Obama. Yeah, he's going to help black people out. They ain't do a motherfucking thing. Remember, Flint, Michigan had a water crisis. Them people, the whole two-term President Barack Obama was in office, still was waiting on fucking water. So, come on now. I'm just saying. And look at what they're going through. The same what happened when you play with God's people, bro.
This is the reward, and this is the payback of Christ to such a nation.
Gotta stop saying Christ, people. It's God. God is the reward and the payback. Because remember, Jesus was just the messenger. Yeah, he was in. Oh, that's another thing. Jesus was the messenger, right? Nobody ever really thought that Jesus prayed to his Father. Did anybody ever really pay attention that the only reason Jesus was able to perform them miracles that he performed was only because of the power given to him by his Father to do so? Or is it that they thought Jesus had all power in his hands on his own? That's just a question. I ain't, you know, I want the people to think about that.
He will give you someone that doesn't even know who he is and where he is. This is the Lord, no one else. You deny me, I'll give you someone doesn't remember his name. And the secret societies thought they put Biden there. Little kids, believe me, I beg you, when you get a glimpse of this great man, this holy, perfect God and perfect man, everything else becomes nothing. You look at powerful people, nothing but kids. You look at very influential people, nothing but kids. When you have a glimpse of Jesus Christ, everything is nothing.
Hello. My bad, people. Ad popped up out of nowhere. So that's the first video. Yeah, anybody? Y'all got anything y'all want to add to that?
Oh, I mean, but you know, he was saying some shit that was incorrect. He was saying
Right,
a lot of incorrect things, you know, based on my beliefs. So I mean, I'm not 100% in.
Come on, get on it then.
Everything that he was saying, because you know, like you were saying with the whole Christ thing, like, you know, that's who the Romans use. Caesar Borgia. It's a lot of things, you know, with that. But the picture and the depictions and all that being lies, just a bunch of shit with that. Because like I said, they don't teach us who the real person is, you know, or what the real, or what he really look like based on what the Bible is. But that's why I think they try to get away from the Bible, because they don't want to use the Bible as a reference, because it does stick to one religion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother said, you know, it's like America, and there's so many different people in here, they have to allow certain religions in here. It just can't be one religion, because y'all done let so many different diversities come in here, so many people that serve different gods and all this other shit. So they have different stories. They got the Buddhas and all that shit. So like I said, it's just it's a touchy topic, because it is America, you know what I'm saying? If it had been anywhere else, you know, you wouldn't be able to do all that. But like I said, I don't think we get nowhere letting people just do what the fuck they want.
Don't get it twisted now.
Just letting them do what they want to do, I don't think that's working.
You got anything, Silent?
They tried to do. We can move on, because I definitely agree with everything Chad said. I mean, that was a good point. So definitely, I mean, you know, I think he hit all points of the topic. So for sure, Ron, I really see, you know, that side of it, because people don't understand, like, that's what's going on. So for sure.
Right. All right, let me set up this next one too. All right, here we go.
We're bringing in our panel earlier to discuss the news throughout the hour. So first,
apologize for the echo, fellas.
We have Ashley Banfield, host of Banfield on News Nation. Next, Megan Basham, reporter for the Daily Wire, and Jason Rantz, host of the Jason Rantz Show on KTTH in Seattle. Starting with Mark.
Well, the first thing I'd say is yes.
But we also have to make a distinction between religion and faith, because there are many people who
Oh,
are participating in
Lord,
organized
help me.
religion,
You know
or they're
what I'm
taking a more secular
Here we
approach
go.
to faith, but they still believe in God. But as the poll shows, there's also a number of people who no longer believe in God as an idea, as a being, as a force. And that is happening partly because the church and synagogue and the mosque isn't the center of our cultural life anymore. It's also because as our politics change, as generations are more successful, as life shifts, people are simply less tied to religion than they were when they first get to this country or when they're first going through struggle, etc. So it's no surprise that by generation.
Why did we have to deal with
narrative?
It's better.
Narrative.
Right?
Without all the
What about the
religion,
people?
basically.
What about all of the people who were already here? See, we keep leaving them people out. Leave out the people who were already here. Let's talk about the motherfuckers that's coming here and say, oh, well, when they first got here, they believed in God, but when they got here, they didn't believe in God. So what happened? So if they had people believing in God when they first got to this motherfucker, and now all of a sudden they don't believe in God anymore, what the fuck happened? Did y'all brainwash these
It's
people?
not a
to believe
question.
that
They're
this
not
is
gonna
a
try to bring
godless
it back.
country?
They're just gonna go with what's going on. They're gonna go with the motion.
You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm just talking about what the fuck he's
Holy
saying.
shit.
Like, bro, that shit didn't make sense for you to even say that.
They do be trying to confuse you. They do be throwing you two at one time, yeah.
They threw a golf ball in a bowl.
The media is something serious, bro. That's why we do our commentary on them niggas. Like, how you gonna tell me that at the same time?
Like, hold
At the
on,
same
man.
damn time.
You got people coming here, they believe in God, but then when they get here, they don't believe in God. So God led you to this motherfucker, and now you get over here. Fuck you, God. You ain't.
Wait, I thought they came. I thought they came with the missionaries talking about the Catholic and Roman Church, right? Remember, fellas? They came over here indoctrinating people anyway, right? Didn't the colonizers indoctrinate people?
Here's the thing.
Oh my God!
Wait, how you boys do on the show? Here's the thing.
My God, my God! Why has my nigga forsaken me?
The biggest thing I got to think about right now is how many of the people that come here are Christian, right? But they're Christian, but they're Catholic. And then when they get here, they don't believe in God no more. So what that's telling me about the Catholic faith? Because a lot of the immigrants that come to this country, they're not your typical, they're not like the American Christian, that Baptist or, you know what I'm saying? They come here Catholic. And then all of a sudden they don't believe in God anymore. So is there something going on with the Catholic faith that's telling them when they come here that, hey, this Christian shit ain't what it's hyped up to be over here?
No,
You see what I'm saying?
It's not what it's hyped up to be like.
Cause it's so wishy-washy though, bro. Like
it's not that it's so wishy-washy, it's that
it's corrupted, perverted. Corrupted, perverted. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because a lot of these ministers, rabbis, and prophets going against everything they preaching. T.D. Jakes is prime example number one for all those people that stayed up there and followed along with him, and he come up with that. Have you ever been swallowed? Nigga knew you was talking some gay shit then. If you wasn't talking no more gay shit before then, nigga knew you definitely was talking some gay shit then.
Yeah, you know that man wasn't talking no gay shit. It was just hilarious how he said that. I just make fun of it. I don't think he was really. I don't. I'm just being honest with you. I just wanted to be honest with you because I know I fuck with him a lot about it. But
I heard that shit. That shit took a.
He was making a point. They don't let you hear the whole thing. I know how that YouTube. You know, I know how social media shit work. They take little clips and use it for certain shit. You know, I'm not. Yeah.
I heard. I heard the story about the motherfucker.
P said, "Nah, fuck that shit. That nigga."
Nigga, that shit was big.
People that grew up in Harlem.
I gotta play that
Okay,
back
Ashley.
a little bit. Wait, hold on.
Are more successful as God, as an idea, as a being, as a force. And that is happening partly because the church and synagogue and the mosque isn't the center of our cultural life anymore. It's also because as you know, our politics change, as generations are more successful, as life shifts, people are simply less tied to religion than they were when they first get to this country or when they're first going through struggle, etc. So it's no surprise that by generation, we're losing our religion.
That by generation.
Okay, Ashley.
Wow.
So, you know, I think about this a lot, mostly because I see Ron Reagan on TV.
Now, look at the difference in his numbers versus her numbers.
And he keeps reminding me that we should be thinking about atheists and we won't burn in hell if we do. But I do think about this a lot, and let me tell you why. After 9/11, you know, I was one of the victims of 9/11, and I had a real epiphany that day. And I remember people in New York
This is the bullshit.
particularly asking one big question over and over: how could there be a God if this happened? And there were so many conversations on television about this, and it was perplexing for a lot of people because maybe they hadn't, you know, come face to face with tragedy that magnitude. Elsewhere in the world, they come to face, you know, that pretty regularly. And when I went over to Afghanistan and subsequently every other war zone, those questions were really profound. And since 9/11, Kelsey, we've had social media proliferation, and it's nasty. We've had an Iraq war, an Afghan war, a Ukraine war. We've had school shooting. I can't even count. So I am not the least bit surprised that people across this country are saying, I don't think there's anybody out there watching over us. Megan, what do you believe?
Well, you know, obviously I am a very religious person. I'm a Christian. I look at these numbers and I wonder if we're mixing up cause and effect here. Because one of the things we know is that people are attending church less often. So a lot of those people who don't attend church say, oh,
you know why people don't attend churches often? We can't afford to.
Good point, brother.
oh, I'm a believer, but their children aren't believers because they're not taking them to a place where they're taught to think of.
No, it's not that people aren't believers. It's just that we don't believe in the people that's sitting up in the goddamn pulpits anymore because of what? All the fuck shit they doing. You can't be a shepherd of the flock and be a wolf fucking the sheep up.
You can't ignore the motherfucking moonlight. You dirty motherfucker.
I did, you can.
Yeah, you can.
They be trying, Chop, but
yeah, you can.
They be trying, Chop, but it's the year of exposure, bro. You know, shit ain't been going right for them, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Certain people get up under the cracks, but
look how long shit went. Paul Morton with the shit he was pulling before he got busted, and he had done started off as a small church and it grew into a mega church, and right at the tail end of it, that's when he get busted with his fuck shit. But by then, all the money was made. His family good. Same thing with a lot of these other preachers out there that started off as small, humble beginnings, grew into a mega church, and then you get caught doing some fuck shit, and now you want everybody to pray for you and pray and forgive you and this, that, and the other. No! It's not that people are losing their faith in God. It's just the fact that people don't have time to deal with other fake shit. We got enough of that fucking bullshit happening in everyday damn life. We go to church, we're supposed to be going to hear the word of the man upstairs, not the man in the pulpit starting mess in the fucking church. We messy motherfuckers in that pulpit, boy. In the choir, the usher, motherboard, all of them.
Can I get a word from Pastor Chop? Chop, for your segment, can I get a word from your pastor once again?
My pastor?
Yeah. Bring him.
I gotta pull him back up.
Can you bring Pastor back up for this evening?
All right, hold on. I was supposed to save the clip, but I didn't.
You ain't put in the thing. My bad. Don't worry about it, dude. I thought you had.
I'm gonna pull it up. Once Pete.
I ain't want. No, cause I wanted fidelity, you know. That shit crazy, boy. That boy.
I gotta put it back up. I thought you had it locked and loaded.
Cause
dude.
this is we were just talking about. We just had
make it like I made them other two.
like you pop him up, yeah. Like just throw him in the download on some shit.
Put him in the download, yeah, definitely. Cause that's why I did the dude. With
Throw him in the download, child. Shit, that's the one, nigga. Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm looking for. Peter, I'm telling you, you see one of them motherfuckers talking shit, and you like, look at this motherfucker.
You know what, though?
Record his ass and try to put that bitch in the spot. I'm telling you, we gonna have a pastor for everything we be talking about. How much you all won't bet? I'm betting both of you niggas. How much y'all won't bet?
Yeah, I already know.
I think
I'm talking about everything we talking about, nigga.
I'm sorry. I think people need to start calling out these fucking pastors.
They not though. It is what it is. This is America. Don't get it twisted now.
Start recording them bitches in the secret meetings and the shit and the meetups and the sister. I came to pray for you.
That's why it's called secret. P that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Don't attend church say, oh, I'm a believer, but their children aren't
See,
believers
fuck
because
that,
they're
man.
not
He'd never
taking them
know.
to a place where they're taught to think about heavenly and eternal things. And so it's really easy to sort of deaden that part of your brain when you don't use it, when you don't sort of explore spiritual things in life. And I think that is really
It's like that because everything spiritual has gotten perverted.
going to hurt America
You
in the
can't
long
say
run
nothing
because the reality
because
is
they're gonna tell you gotta accept somebody else shit.
Mm.
When you go to saying your shit, it's gonna be like, oh no, but you
But
know,
that's the
how
same
you
shit that
feel.
been
You
going
gotta-
on.
You gotta let other people like, yeah, I get it.
that there are many studies that show that religious faith has a profoundly positive effect on a society. People who are married or people who go to church
So
tend to
does the
stay married, they tend
transgender
to have
LGBT
happier marriages,
People don't
they
want to
tend
do
to
shit
not
right,
struggle
Karen,
with
and they-
loneliness,
that's the
with
whole thing, 'cause you shouldn't
isolation,
even be able
with
to go to church
issues
to do
like
that.
drug abuse, alcohol abuse. They tend
Then
to
you
be
got the people
healthier.
that think
We also
they
know that
God
they
and be
tend to
like,
be
"Oh,
more
well, if I
charitable.
was
They tend
God,
to be more
I don't
involved
think
in their
he'll stay.
communities. One
They
of the
can't
things that we
even
see is that a lot of civic
Wait, you know what's so fucked up? She said people who do go to church tend to, you know, they if they battling drug and alcohol addiction, that going to church helps them, and they tend to stay married longer, so on and so forth and stuff like that, and they be more charitable, right? They give to the church more. But who is the church supposed to be given to then? And why give to the church when you could go give to the family you see in need?
But what does that mean though too? I'm gonna break it down even more. The church.
The actual congregation of people, or are we talking about the person running the church?
That's what I'm asking you. Like that could mean a lot of shit then. That what you mean too?
Because if it's like, cause the church board of directors supposed to sit up there and say, hey, we found out that they got a family down there on 4th and Crenshaw that need their rent paid for the next couple of months because they ain't got it.
4th and Crenshaw.
Well, I'm just saying,
I know, right?
I'm just throwing something up in the air right quick.
Oh, I'm just fucking with that.
You know,
4th and Crenshaw.
Hollywood.
If you know that they got families out there struggling, to hell with putting the money in the church and then doing one thing once a year.
That's what I'm saying. What does the church like? What does church mean? Like, because you know, people got like Chop was saying earlier, it got different denominations and all that shit. People believe in different shit. So, what is the reason for you doing that in the community? I think that's the question people don't ask when people do shit for them. They don't care where it come from. They just want it and get it. But sometimes that's not always the best thing to do when people have different agendas about why they giving shit to you. You see what I'm saying? Or saying that they're good in your community or they're for good in your community. Like it's a fucked up situation to think about. This is the fuck going on. You know? That's why I asked that.
Yeah, that's a good question, bro. Because I don't I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a
wasn't a
definitive
question.
answer on that, right? You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact, I've always thought about that as an individual child coming up. Like,
You have to. We grown now. That's what I'm saying. We too
even
old
as
for
a
that
child,
dumbass
like,
shit,
all, you know, give this to the church, give this to the church, give this to the church. And church, I'm still looking at people in the neighborhood that's struggling. You know, we struggling and we still giving, but ain't nothing really being given back to us. Like, come on now, what's the bill here?
Yeah, so don't mask it with what's been said in the Bible, because
Right.
you have a different agenda or a different narrative, and that's what I be talking about. I be on that, you know, that Batman shit, that other
Don't mix and
y'all
match that shit, you heard?
Hey, yo, you know, but that nigga be whooping that Jim Jones, boy. That nigga be whooping that. There it is. Hey, that bullshit. That nigga said don't be mixing and matching that shit, you heard? Them motherfuckers, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, B? Y'all tripping.
Organizations that do so much work for the homeless, for people in poverty.
I'm only gonna let it play till it get to the last people, so we can.
Yeah, people in poverty. See, it's easy to talk about people in poverty, huh? Than to say people in the rich.
Double P.
Or whatever the fuck they call that way up there.
All you're doing is pushing P's. That's it.
Those typically
It's
develop
easy.
out of churches. So as we lose those things, we're really losing a lot of what holds up the social structure of our community. So I think we need to
Wordplay,
talk
yo.
about how we regain our religion. And I think that's important. And to me, one of the things I see in this
What
study
religion?
is that I'm going to disagree a little bit with Reverend Butler, where he said he thinks the problem is that the church is not coming along with the times enough. I would actually say I think the church is coming.
Tell me I'm lying, y'all. Tell me when I'm a liar, y'all. Come on now. Y'all heard the bit. Y'all heard the bit.
Reverend said the church ain't coming with the times. So the Bible changed in the
Woo,
time.
it got to. It has to. The word has to change all of a sudden.
Hold on.
Dirty motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Now? Oh my Jesus. They telling it to you. They don't give a shit.
I can't look. She looking like
I gotta sell this shit. That's what I said. No, you do believe it. You just heard it in 3D, I think, in your brain just now. I think that's what happened. I think you heard that motherfucker in 5D. That is said it directly. It's like she spit on you just now, P. Dot. You bitch.
No, I got
P, she just spit in your
To me,
face.
one of the things I see in this study is that I'm going to disagree a little bit with Reverend Butler, where he said he thinks the problem is that the church is not coming along with the times enough. I would actually say I think the church has come along with the times a little too much. And part of the problem, to borrow from the words of Jesus, is that if the church is not salty, if the salt is not salty, then it lacks a drawing power there. It's not a light on a hill, and people aren't drawn to it. So I think that's something that the church needs to look at in itself.
Okay, Jason.
Now, who that
Yeah,
was said
absolutely.
that
I think
before her? That was the boy with the tie on, right?
No, he about to speak now.
Matter, dude.
No, that was all right. That was his. So thank you. That's what I was talking about. His black ass. So it's even worse now, y'all. Listen, it's his black ass that's saying that you should allow all this other shit to get into the times of what people are doing, but he's making it seem like he's speaking for Black America, but he's actually speaking for LGBT and everything else.
No. No, she talking about somebody else. She wasn't talking about dude up here at the top, the black dude. She wasn't talking about him. It's another pastor.
Who's she talking about? That's what I'm saying.
It was a pastor who said that. And
all right.
Now, what she said.
The pastor then. I'm talking about the pastor then. My point is still the same, but
right.
Yeah.
Still wanted to point out that
I thought it was him. I thought it was that nigga though.
Yeah, it wasn't him. But What she's saying is
the Black
that
Lives
the
Matter
church.
dude.
No, I know what she's saying. I get what she's saying.
Yeah, I'm just
Please don't do
saying.
that.
She's saying
Don't go
the church actually done came along with the shit. Like, but she is
I
kind
know.
of right.
I
Like,
get the point. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I just got confused with who she was actually talking about. Right.
Yeah.
That's it. You can play it.
Part of the reason you're seeing these poll numbers the way they are is because we've taken God completely out of society. And when you see that it's not just young people, but it's folks who are on the left of the aisle, as this poll says, that obviously makes sense because there is a political party right now that is certainly not embracing religion and God the way that the other party is. And when you see more people who are conservative, believing in God and holding to those principles, it makes total sense that you're having folks who are sort of leading the culture, younger people who are, pushing the culture forward, whether it's on social media, whether it's in Hollywood, whether it's in music, whatever it happens to be. They have decided to take God out. They have decided to go away from that. And at the same time, what are we seeing? We're seeing that exact same demographic, young folks who are lonelier, who are getting more unhealthy, who are not going towards all the things that you mentioned, like marriage, that does bring people together, going to church or synagogue or mosque, which does bring communities together. So we're seeing all of these breakdowns at the exact same time as people are going away from God. And I think that that's all connected.
Well, you're also seeing it as, God doesn't have your back when you see
gotta
the Catholic
remember, they don't
Church
want you
explode
to
in
go.
scandal year after year after year. So that could have a really profound effect on the next generation saying, wait, I thought this was supposed to be a pure house.
That's exactly
absolutely.
Right.
And I think that
look how they look. She chimed in. Now he about to jump on his shit because she said something. You should have opened your mouth first if you felt like what he said was something that was out of context or whatever. Because he said something and your face frowned up real quick, but you ain't open your mouth.
That's the Black Lives Matter dude.
You see what I'm saying? This coming from look, a Black Lives Matter person supposed to be the first motherfucker to speak out if they hear something wrong, right? But why she spoke first?
Nope. He playing his part. A Black Lives Matter motherfucker play their part. They sit there like a nigga that's supposed to be a part of a black panel. All these white motherfuckers. Ain't no diversity on that bitch. But them too. So his goof ass is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. The Black Lives Matter. Because Black Lives Matter don't represent all black people. They represent the corporation Black Lives Matter. It's a name.
That's
like
it.
McDonald's.
That's all they represent. Anybody who
Wendy's.
supported that, that's who they represent.
Okay.
It's mostly the people that
That's all I'm saying, P. My bad. I ain't, I'm no disrespect to you, brother, but that's how I feel
sit up
about
there
it.
and say all lives matter. Oh, what?
That's a corporation too. They sell
Right.
T-shirts and everything. Oh, okay.
All the motherfuckers. Back to blue. Yep, we know who you are.
Cool. Represent it. It's all good.
That's a fair
Like
point.
Jake Paul
I don't want to dismiss the fact that the Catholic Church has not handled
Everybody
scandal
making
very
money.
well. In fact, they made
Amen.
it worse in a lot of ways. However, when we're talking about God,
Catholic
it's not
Church.
necessarily us talking about an organized religion per se or a religious institution. As a Jew, I don't go to church, obviously, and so
that nigga's Jewish.
Peace, dude. That was a good one, dog. Like, rewind. What you heard, Pete? What he said? Pete, rewind.
That nigga said,
10 seconds. Give him 10.
Catholic Church has not handled scandal very well. In fact, they made
Amen.
it worse in a lot of ways. However, when we're talking about God, it's not necessarily us talking about an organized religion per se or a religious institution. As a Jew, I don't go to church, obviously, and so that doesn't necessarily impact the way that I view God. And I do think that those
you're
are
right.
parts of the nuances that are important in this conversation.
But I think those nuances and where sometimes.
Oh, here he go. I think those nuances.
They gonna make him speak after the Jew, child. Let's continue,
man.
please. I don't want to
have
keep
drill down on it and find some difference to
I
know
get-
Jewish and Jewish. That's a great example, right?
Well, I
Within the
think
Jewish
you spoke
tradition,
kind of first,
it's
bro.
possible to be a secular Jew. It's possibly an Orthodox Jew. It's possible to be an atheist Jew, right? There's a lot of room here, but oftentimes, and we can have there are debates about that. But certainly, there are people who would talk about, whether you're a religious, whether you're engaged in religious practice or
The
cultural
cultural.
practice. Yeah, absolutely. But that's my point, right? No one says I'm a
See,
cultural.
P,
Few people
that's
say
not
I'm a
his
cultural
partner.
Muslim. I'm a cultural
I
Christian.
would never
And
throw
so
you no.
and so the stakes are much
no shit
higher.
like
and,
that.
and many young people believe that in order to be a
This man
Christian,
gotta
in order to
explain
be a
everything
Muslim,
now.
they have to adopt a set of beliefs and practices that are at odds with the current culture. But where I would disagree with you is that I don't think this young generation is particularly godless. And when you look at the stewards of culture, look at hip hop culture, for example. They talk about God all the time. Kanye.
No, the fuck they don't. Who the fuck are you listening to?
But look, you're right though. Like you saying, by the records and by the numbers and by all this shit that people get accolades for, it's not nothing of that type of stature. It's not. You're right, bro. It's sexy red. It's
shoot a nigga, kill a nigga, rob a nigga, steal his money, fucking bitch.
It's women now. It's even more. It's very sexual. It's very homo. LGBT and
radical.
Damn, boy, that boy still got the Last Supper. Pete, Chop, you ain't got the. I thought you made it buku different band.
Well, I was supposed to change the beat.
Look, I looked at it while I was talking. Because I don't want them to think that it's a target for people that are using y'all too. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you into, they're using y'all too. That's my point, y'all. That's why I say that. But go ahead, B.
Yeah, but who is he listening to? Because I don't hear too many rappers in the new age generation talk about God. We done heard Pac talk about God. We done heard Bone Thugs and Harmony talk about God. We done heard Wu-Tang Clan talk about
said
God.
Kanye. Not the
We
same
done
person
heard-
that said was crazy.
Kanye, there you go.
I mean, Kanye
That boy
is
said Kanye. Don't
what?
use Kanye as a reference, and you ain't
Right.
go for Black
One-
Lives Matter.
one rap artist out of how many new rap artists come out every year? And we don't hear half of them speak on God or speak about God in a positive way.
Yeah,
Because all of them doing the same thing in these songs.
It's not
talking
drove
about
to that way. Yeah,
don't fucking do
it's
that
not
shit.
God driven. Like it's just.
The
Man.
one thing I be hearing a lot of these rappers talk about when they talk about God is, how could you take my homeboy away from me? But you steady telling us in the song about how your homeboy got took away from you. Y'all was out there beefing with some niggas from cross town. Y'all shot one of their people and their people got back at you and shot your people. That's how you got your homeboy took away from you. So ask God that shit.
Yeah, that's how they separated. They separated from, you just telling your story, but actually telling a story of, pain or, something that you went through and shit. And people exploit that. I think that's the shit that people don't understand. But that's what's really going on with that. And they notice that they can make a lot of money off it. These companies.
Don't give me
and
your
shit,
self-inflicted. Don't give me your self-inflicted pain and then tell me about God. I'm sorry, you did that to yourself. God ain't do that to you. Remember, like you said earlier.
I'm not giving that excuse. Yeah, right.
A lot of that shit was what? Do what I will. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. And then when shit happens, I'm gonna ask God why that happened to me. No, don't ask God shit, bitch. You brought it on yourself. Fuck.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's a gray line with that too, because they use that against you. That's what I'm saying. Too. It's they try to make it. Well, they try to make it seem like it's a gray line. I ain't gonna say it's a gray line. They try to make it seem like it's a gray line. So as long as they try to blur that line, and I think that's where they play at. You feel me, P? Like to get people to yeah. I think that's that draw in area, on some Professor X type shit, yeah, or cerebral. Go ahead, my bad, y'all.
You motherfucker making me go cerebral tonight with this dumb shit they fucking talking about.
That nigga, that's the.
What's still the most visible figure, maybe.
That boy Professor X had a sister. I ain't know that.
What?
Yeah, she got a fucking power. But she stick her fucking fingers through your face.
Hold on.
To see what your mind was
Man,
saying.
them comic books, something
Wait a
serious,
minute,
bro.
wait a
That
minute,
shit that shit kept going.
So they're
Nigga.
saying from 0, 9, 18, 26, 35, 44, 53. Okay, so these are the age ranges. Okay, so 18 to 29, only 68% of the people believe in God. 30 to 49, only 81. 50 to 64, 88, and 65 and above, 87. So older people are losing their faith in God more than people 50 to 64 is what they're saying. Look at the age frame.
The older
They
people
say
don't want to keep it
68%.
going.
Not-
Also, they got a
and
whole
look-
new wave of people that they done caught up. Is that what they saying?
I'm believing that's what they're about to say, because looking at the age groups of what they're talking about, 50 to 64 is the highest leading group right now. That
makes sense.
That still believe in God, or they saying that don't believe in God, because ain't no way people 65 and older gonna sit here and let the 50 to 64, 30 to 49, and 18 to 29 say that they all believe in God, when these generations, the 18 to 29 and 30 to 49, have yet to really experience the true power of God.
Why would I want to behold the true power of God when I'm just God's son? I don't need his power. I just need to be whatever the fuck he want me to be.
Mama says she don't have
See
no
what I'm saying?
more
Like, hey, man.
in the world, and not only does he believe in God and talk about it endlessly. I
Wait, I gotta
might
rewind
become
that back.
atheist with the current culture, but where I would disagree with you is that I don't
And
think this young
Lucifer,
generation,
only
for
nigga want his
example,
power
they
was
are
Lucifer.
they talk about God all the time. Kanye
And he
West
got
is
his
still the most
minions,
visible
Satan,
figure maybe
and the rest
in
of
the
them
world,
niggas.
and not only does he
Try to
believe
set
in
up
God, he
shop.
talk about it
It is what it is.
endlessly. I mean, people may
Shop,
become
I ain't
atheists.
hating.
Kanye
I
talks
know
about
what
it
it
so
is.
much.
Nigga try to
He makes
take over
God
my
smile.
block, yo.
So I think there's I don't
With
I don't
that shit,
think it's
with that
this
Jim
generation
Jones you be
doesn't
saying?
engage in believing in God as much as it is. Again, there's in a lot of ways. I don't want to say Ashley said this, but this is what she alludes to: the cases against God in their minds. Right? There's an idea in religious thought called theodicy, right? The relationship between
I done had it. So
niggas want the black.
in
Niggas want the black.
all in all, they're saying that they're seeing a big shift in people losing their faith in God. They're not saying the direct reason why people are losing their faith in God.
Because you can fucking do everything under the sun. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you,
In
people.
the damn Bible, it
I've been
says when they
listening.
had a
Trust me,
place
I'm
that was
listening.
like
I know it
America
sounds like I'm
at the
bullshit, but
moment.
trust me, this is how I study. This is how I learn.
God
I
destroyed
talk.
this motherfucker.
I'm a talker when I learn. You see what I'm saying? I like video. I like, to listen to shit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm all the way in tune. Exactly what the fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, you try to explain it, nigga. I'm right with you. Player.
You
see what I'm saying?
You know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, but all that to say,
it's weird. It's weird though, right? It's a weird situation. So why people still fall for it? That's what me and Chop at right now. Like how people are still involved in these things when they know. Even the grandparents.
They know. They don't care. They want to be loved and accepted so much by these kids. It's like the acceptance switch from the adults, or from being an adult. Everybody wanted to be grown. Not would everybody be saying, "Oh man, I wish I could stay a child." Like nigga, we want to be grown. Like nigga want to have their own shit, have responsibility and bills and shit.
yeah, and motherfucker, as soon as they found out what it was, man, fuck, I wish I could go back to high school. Yeah, because that's when you did the most dumb shit and didn't have no repercussions to pay for it. Elementary,
I had a little more money in high school.
Elementary, you got to get away with bloody fucking murder, and all they said was, "Well, don't punish him too hard. He's just a kid."
Yeah, I wish I'd have been working since high school. Well, I was, but early on, that I started my senior year. Been working ever since.
I'll pass the mic, bro. I just think that people gotta get this shit together, bro. If you haven't found out who God is and all this fucking time, you ain't gonna
Fire
never find
coming.
it, you know. and you know what? I take that back.
Fire.
I take that back. If you haven't found out who God is by all this time,
He died.
one,
It's
either
too
you
late.
need to find out, or you
The
no.
fire is coming.
It's well, who is it getting here?
What you talking about?
Who the fire
That's what they say,
It's
Jack. That's what they
the
say.
Bible
They
says
said,
it, bro.
yeah.
They coming back with the guillotine. And people,
Yeah,
if you,
they-
either you
they
gonna
bringing
believe,
people with
either you
them,
gonna take
man.
the vaccine or you gonna die, bitch.
Disease and Copacristic. You go, broccoli gonna die and you gonna not eat no greens no more. And bro.
Well, you up, brother?
Not me.
Hey man, Chop, can you do me a favor, brother? Play that last one for me, bro. You can just let that bitch roll. It's basically a synopsis of what my niggas talked about tonight and what we brought up, even from the Olympics. The P dot bringing, the situation up with that, man. Like, it ties into something. Sometimes people believe in certain shit and they doing what they doing. Started from the beginning. So, she based it off of Cat Williams. Shout out to the channel. So I think my brother's going. This should sum it up what we talking about for the night.
With the Olympics making headlines everywhere, another story has burst onto the scene and sent social media into a frenzy. Rumor has it that there are satanic rituals held in the opening ceremony in Paris. Yes, you heard it right. And the one person who allegedly warned us all from such practices was Cat Williams.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
8 billion people are being controlled by 100 families. Who are these families? These are the elite oligarchs that control the planet. They literally run us. They tell us what to do, hear, see, smell, taste, touch, feel, where we can go, where we can't.
Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is to act like it didn't happen.
Many people witnessed eerie red lighting at the opening ceremony of the Olympiad, which brings up many questions. Cat Williams revealed that people are often pressured to keep such things hidden and to stay silent. However, Cat isn't someone who can be.
Shout out to my nigga Chop Chuck. He just showed y'all the balloon and the balloon effect and what that
don't
was.
want you to talk
The
about.
Saturn.
It seems like it's not happening behind the scenes anymore, as it all unfolded in broad daylight for the world to see. At the beginning of this year, Cat Williams predicted that all evil practices would come to light, and it seems he was right. He allegedly exposed the agenda behind such practices, claiming they have been occurring for years.
This game,
oh shit,
you're not ready for it.
Years at numerous events like the Grammys and concerts. One person who seems to agree with him is Piers Morgan.
Smith now prefers to be identified as Satan, a performance while many viewers, especially amongst the American.
Piers Morgan believes that the industry puts on these performances at the Grammys and in front of huge crowds because they sell and get good ratings. According to him, artists will perform.
I heard that. Thank you. So that is a part of that, Chop. You heard it, right?
Sam Smith pushing artistic boundaries,
but to
or
do
just pushing
that
the limits of good
is
taste.
a part of something
Some
bigger too,
for the
as
sake
well.
of it,
You see what I'm saying?
outraging,
So they do
because why
get
not?
benefits
It
from
sells
it.
records.
Since the
This
Olympiad's
is how
opening ceremony
Satan's
was held,
kids get
there
paid.
have been numerous tweets on X.
Selling
One
this shit.
significant tweet that garnered attention said, "The opening ceremony of the Olympics is not even hiding the satanic rituals anymore. There is no longer anything hidden in plain sight. These are the demonic dark forces of
If y'all want to pause that right quick and go through it, I know P. Dot is the what you call him, the choreographer, the choreographer.
Motifs of death, satanic
choreographer. You can pause that motherfucker right quick.
Did anyone notice that
and see some of the?
She reading it.
Oh, all right.
She reading that.
Yeah, she is, but you know, just slow it down because I don't know if everybody listening to it at the same time. That's why.
Give them a little time to look at that. All right.
Single rider on a pale horse is straight out of the book of Revelation. The tweet went
Remember the
viral
people
on the
bull.
internet, especially highlighting the many big name singers from around the world who performed in the ceremony. The tweet highlighted elements in the ceremony that appeared to involve the demonic forces of Satan. Many fans felt that this ritual seemed unnecessary and suspected it had a deeper, more sinister purpose.
It is.
The sight of a pale
Last
horse
testing.
and its rider at the Paris Olympics
Who was that? Why he
has
blue?
sparked associations
That's
with
that India
death.
shit I was talking about,
During
Chuck.
the ceremony, a rider on a pale horse paraded along the River Seine, catching the attention of many attendees and viewers worldwide. A user on X posted a picture of this scene, quickly drawing comparisons to death at the Olympics. In one part of the opening ceremony, a gendarmerie officer rode a metal horse along the parade route by the Seine River. The rider wore a cape adorned with the flag of the International Olympic Committee, IOC.
Yeah,
One
but that
user
looks like
shared
the
a short
rainbow
clip
color.
of the rider on the horse on X and wrote, "If you have any doubt what is going on at the Olympics opening ceremony, a single rider on a pale horse is straight out of the book of Revelation." And then quoted from the book, "And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and the name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was
Shout out
given
Cop
unto them
Season.
over
What's
the
good,
fourth
nigga?
part of the earth,
Now notice how they
sword,
say
and with
if
hunger,
hell
and with
follow
death,
with him,
and with the
with
beasts
all
of the
nations
earth."
Yeah,
follow
bro.
that
You see,
horse.
In
say
literature
Cop.
and the
I'm
Bible,
just
the
give,
term pale
just giving a
horse is
perspective,
often
brother.
associated with death.
Yeah, what it is.
This reference comes from a Bible verse that describes a pale horse whose rider is named Death, followed closely by Hades, the god of the underworld who ruled over the dead in ancient Greek religion. They were given power over a quarter of the earth to people with swords, hunger, disease, and wild
That's just
animals.
one demon. Remember,
The pale
200
horse and
fell
its
if y'all
rider
read your
symbolize
Bible.
The culmination of humanity's destructive cycle,
Book of Enoch.
which was
Whole bunch
initiated
of
by the
them.
previous horses. The white
There's a whole
horse
heap.
associated with conquest and deceit, the red horse representing the devastations of war, and the black horse symbolizing economic disparity and manipulation. The concept of the pale horse grabbed the attention of people online who linked the
first
Revelation
one
quote
riding
to the
through
clip
right now, you know?
and started calling it death. One user commented, "This is full-on blasphemy and satanic, mocking the Last Supper at the Olympics." They even went further and added the pale horse from Revelation. A user tweeted, "Full-on blasphemy and satanic to mock the Last Supper at the Olympics." They took it even further and added the pale horse from
You did the
Revelation.
same thing twice.
Hash opening ceremony. But that's not even
What y'all
the tip of
think?
the
Is it similar,
iceberg.
yo?
There
If
were
you want
numerous
Chuck,
things at the
is
opening
it similar?
ceremony that really got people talking.
Is it that
and
similar?
Not necessarily in a
Yeah. I would say it is.
What y'all
you
think,
go in
audience? Put it in the comments if y'all what y'all think. Was it that similar as they saying, or is the people stretching something out? What are we doing? Yeah.
So
it says a ghost face. Look where Chop paused it at. Look, the bitch head is off now. I don't know where that's at in the Bible neither, but I'm just saying.
So
we're not representing a certain part of existence. There is an existence of people who don't believe in these things missing from the Olympics. That is true. Go ahead.
All right, so check this out. This is what I gotta say about this. There were 4 horsemen, right? And the first one was supposed to be Death, followed by
I don't know who the
right?
first one was, P. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not about to go into semantics.
Well, according to what they read, the lady read from the
You
quote
probably
out of
know
the
more than
Bible.
me. You probably right. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
You continue.
I'm not as well versed in my Bible as I should be, bro. I'm just going by what I heard this lady say. So, if the first of the 4 horsemen was death, and death was followed by the inhabitants of hell, what nations was walking behind that motherfucking horseman when they came into the goddamn Olympic Stadium? All of the nations, or just a couple of them? You see what I'm saying?
Everybody
So
who participated, I guess. That's what I think.
So what?
I don't know.
So
I don't
what-
know how it actually went. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they, because I didn't watch the whole thing. You know, I just saw certain clips of it. So,
Because
I'm assuming everybody who participate, right? It's the Olympics.
Yeah, but like certain countries, they don't get that come in like what China did when China had the Beijing Olympics. You saw the Americans, you saw all the countries, but they each came in one behind the other. This one,
right,
they had a whole conglomerate of countries walking in behind the pale riding horse. The pale, the horseman on the pale horse.
that was the theme, right? Yeah, that was the theme.
What I'm saying is, if that horse is supposed to represent the death in hell is supposed to be following them. What nations was following that horse? Because they
Everybody,
might be, you know.
like I said, I think everybody, like you said, you know, like they brought in everybody, the last time they did it, right? They do it every 4 years. It's just, I think that just was a theme, you know. Everybody was back there. Us, Nigeria, you know, who you think wasn't there? Then, if you know what I'm saying,
I would have to look at the flags to see, you know, because I know some of the flags. I can't say I know all of them, but I know the major players in the game. Shit. Well, I just died. You know, that's just my logical side saying, if that was supposed to represent death, what countries was following behind the death train? Because some shit might be about to kick off, and this might be their way of telling us this was about to happen. Conspiracy theory turn conspiracy fact later on down the line. That's just me asking questions.
If you in the Olympics, right? If you join the Olympics, you in it. You know, that's you know, plain simple.
That's all I had. I ain't had nothing.
Yeah, I ain't really had too much. It's just, you know, fuck. It's basically like you said, it's reiterating everything we already basically discussed. One, and you know, I had already said that they had some other shit that went on that was demonic, but I ain't have it. But so we'll be talking about it now. So, but it
exactly, son. Let's go. So that's the end. That's all I got right there. Then y'all can leave it with the bitch with her head off, because that's how a lot of them think anyway. This is subliminal right here, what y'all looking at.
Off with her head.
No, she acting like she got her head chopped off
by the Queen of England, huh, bro?
Ran by another rule and all that. Come on. Everything is symbolic. So when people show you certain symbols and certain symbolic shit, don't say they don't come from them. Because gangs do it too, right? That's how you know who is who. Am I lying, fella?
Oh, you wasn't thinking about it like that.
Ooh, hot shot. And did I just hit him just now? I just uppercutted the fuck out niggas. That's how you know who is blood and who is Crip. So why would it be anything different with his other sides and symbols? You goofy niggas. Stop trying to separate yourself from the fuck shit. You're doing it. Never mind.
Copsy, can you look up the opening from the last 4 years, or from the 4 years ago, and do a compare to see if you see similar signs? I probably won't. You probably won't even see that type of shit.
Look up what it was. What this is, 2024?
Yeah, it would be 2020.
So
Beijing.
we would say what, 2020?
Yeah, you got to look up the Beijing
2020 Olympics. 2020 Olympics theme. That's just put that in there if y'all want to, because you know.
You got it, P-Dot?
20 Olympic 2020 theme. If anybody could Google that right quick, because that's a quick Google if you know what to look for. Yeah, that you know that Jed don't get the that's what I'm saying. You right though. You right, but at the same time, remember what it remember what it was. Cop see what he said. That's why he asking. Because it would add on a layer of the cake of we already baking. To be honest with y'all, he right. Like it's a cake that we already baked, fellas. He like, hey, y'all right, because it's a certain thing that they push with the years.
Boy,
it's
I know that shit
people
wasn't no 4 hours long.
No, not even the ceremony. That's what I was saying. What
look,
the theme was.
2020. They say the 2020 opening ceremony in full length view was 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours. That's what I'm trying. That's why I didn't want you to look up. Yeah, why I say theme instead of the ceremony, because the ceremony is. I know that bitch gonna be long, because that's what they do. It's a whole ritual at the beginning. It's like a what they call it for acting and shit. It's like a beginning. It's a an intro, right? They call it an intro. There it is, chap. That's the word I'm looking for. And certain people put their bullshit in intros.
They got the highlights.
And they do it every time.
The highlights was 6 minutes or something. So here we go, y'all.
Have you?
This shit look mad different.
Theme was. It look different. What they jogging for then, people?
The national
That's in Hong Kong. I mean, Tokyo.
Yeah, this was in Beijing.
You ever seen Squid Game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What that shit look like?
You said it, chap, not me.
Mm-hmm. I definitely seen it. I'm just saying, man.
Why they so spaced out? Where everybody at?
Hakatachi?
Is this Jesus? Is this Jesus?
That might not be Jesus. That might just be a fucking Bruce Lee fuck coming out the fucking mountain.
We got the African theme down in the left-hand corner. I don't see nothing satanistic about it.
Argentina.
Refugee Olympic team.
Yeah, I don't see nothing too satanistic about this.
India.
Be that I'm not about to argue with you, no, but if you don't know the signs the same what they look for, you of course you're gonna say that. This is a small piece. That's why I was saying you gotta look up the theme. What the theme was. What the theme of the Olympics was.
All right, let's go back.
You're looking for the performance, the theme. Put that word in there. Keep all the other shit and put theme right there. THME. It's how you research on their dog ass. See, they think they slick. See, They hide shit under shit because
it's just still showing the same.
It's about the performance.
Tokyo 2020 Olympic Central.
Okay. He said saying the same thing. Okay.
Let me see if I can find a thing right quick.
Put it. Can you pull it up? Just pull it up and see what with the intro. There we go, like an intro commercial or something. Yeah, like the one with the. Is that the new one or that's the old one?
2020.
Yeah, that's 2024.
2020.
Play it. See what it do.
There you have it.
Tokyo 2020 intro. So I guess it was robotic. It was the robotic age of the. What was the idea of the big mountain? That's Mountain Kilimanjaro.
Moving forward.
What's the significance of Kilimanjaro?
Yeah, I don't think that was Kilimanjaro.
To recover from.
I don't know. What's the? They showed a big mountain. That's why I asked you. That's all I'm asking you.
Mountain that is. Why you asking me what mountain that is?
Because you
Kilimanjaro though.
I mean, you said it was nothing satanic in it. I'm saying that there are certain signs and symbols of certain shit that they use. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like they only do that for certain things. You didn't see that in satanic, but I'm telling you that there was sometimes examples in it.
They said moving forward was the theme for the 2020 Olympics.
Moving forward, just get past it, child.
A reference to the recovery from COVID-19 pandemic. That's what they say.
God damn it. We should, huh, y'all? We should. That's what we should do, huh, y'all? We should just get over it, huh? What y'all think?
Shit, I definitely don't agree with that.
What you think, Peter? And it over to happen, huh? We get over it.
Shit, man, that's what they say. Oh, we'll get over it.
That's what they say.
No, we'll get over it. You better get over it. Shut the fuck up.
We gonna do that? That'd be my whole point. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't tell me that. Like, I'm able to be free spirited about what I want to believe, but don't just tell me anything. You see what I'm saying? Not only, I never look at y'all like that. It's them motherfuckers. That's what they be saying, and then they want me to believe it, y'all. That's the whole point. Fuck you! What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? So when they go into that bullshit, it's like, man, we got to see something about it, man. As individuals, if we want to say it as individuality, you see what I'm saying? If everybody individually do something as a group of a collective, that's some shit that I agree with. Yeah, off top. Man, let's stop playing on my top, man. That's all. Let's start there, like your boy said. Let's start there. Like, stop playing on my top, first of all. Let's go with that. Don't make me believe nothing that you ain't going by yourself.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying, Chop? Like, let's just start with that. Don't just be looking at me like I'm a big figure or idol that you be looking up to. So I can watch you do that shit, right? I'm talking as a person that's looking at like a fucking minion, as they say on Despicable Me. You're a minion, bitch. So you gonna look at me, fuck up, and do dumb shit, and give me an excuse for doing it. but I'm gonna scorn you for doing it. Come on, man. Our people, that's who we is. We millions. Some of us got one eye. Some of us got one eye. One titty long, built like a pill.
Some of us built like a walrus.
But yeah, man, that was it, man. We can close this out, dude. Definitely. I appreciate y'all fellas on that. I just wanted to bring that for, like you were saying, bro. One nation under God. What God we talking about, right? Because they look like they were leaving a lot of shit from what I just showed y'all, huh, fellas?
Yeah, boy.
A lot of shit was going on in them Olympics.
They killing people. They don't. I mean, our diet not even based off the Bible. Just
that's true.
Everything, you know, just
the triangle shit since we've been in. Yeah,
for shit, not you know what I'm saying. That's why they had to do away with the Old Testament and come up with the New Testament.
Well, and they keep going, chap. They're not finished. Yeah, bro. They want us to forget a lot of shit, bro. And they want the next generation to forget even more shit, if that makes sense.
Oh man, that oh
yeah, that's about
it. Make me tell you or tell people, hey, you want your kid to learn something?
Appreciate the people came through. Shout out to y'all.
Oh man,
nigga say I ain't seen no goddamn mask. Exactly, Capo. That's because that shit had some type of ulterior motive too.
Oh no, you couldn't go to the Olympics if you ain't get vaccinated.
Oh, I didn't know. But ain't nobody had no mask.
Exactly, chap. No.
Remember, it was all about the vaccination. No,
some fishy shit was going on as we trying to tell you.
So you ain't have to wear a mask if you was vaccinated?
You couldn't go to a football game if you wasn't vaccinated.
Nigga, you not answering the question. You making a
No,
statement.
you couldn't go. You couldn't go.
No, you not answering the question. I asked was, did you have to be, if you vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask?
According to their standard?
You still had to wear a mask, right?
I don't. Look, them motherfuckers operate different over there.
Oh, now you going all this.
No, they operate different over there. You couldn't go to the Olympics. You couldn't even.
I agree with you, Peter.
You couldn't compete in that.
That you could go or not, but what I'm saying is.
Oh, are you saying as a person, as an individual?
Did you have to wear the mask? Was the mask required at the Olympics?
No.
All right, Peter. Why wouldn't the mask be required if the vaccine required?
Because if you took the jab, that meant what? You was protected against the vaccine. You protected against the virus.
Bullshit. Them people still had to wear the mask.
Did you see anybody wearing the motherfucking mask?
No, exactly.
So what's the common logic here? You take the jab, you don't have to wear the mask. You could come in here because you're supposed to be protected from the virus. Remember, they told us that shit over here, motherfucker still was getting sick. Right? So during that time, COVID hadn't even been out but a half a fucking year, maybe.
Give me the blunt, man. If you gonna give it to me, give me the blunt. Why you got to aggravate somebody, man?
They had to wear the fucking mask. That nigga's one in a bubble, cop. What the fuck? They made niggas stay home, cop, for no reason. Say them niggas out there. Nah, you can't be in contact. You got your mask on. Man, that shit was crazy. It was a crazy season. I'm not speaking against what you were saying, Peter. Trust me. I'm just making a joke of the whole situation, bro. It's like that shit was a frenzy, bro. Them people didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. So that shit. Oh man.
Mega.
This was another episode of Blunt Talk Mola.
Hey.
We had a good little conversation. We might have to do a part 2 further down the line, but I appreciate everybody coming through. Come through next time. I am your host, Chop
Big
Craig.
Smoke, Chop. Big Smoke.
P. Dot on the spot.
Silent Child 17.
And this bitch is over.
Mega.
Telling me.